right.
All good.
Great. Strike fucking later.
That's my fault.
I know it is. What happened?
Well, at first I was looking out for my guy Montante here.
Yeah.
I thought he would have a tough commute this morning. So I was thinking of him there.
I appreciate that, Mike. How was the commute? Was it okay?
Think about tough commute. You just leave earlier than normal, and you usually beat
You
it.
get there?
Yeah.
Well, I
I saw the tinted windows, and I saw the Trump 2020 sign, New Jersey license plate when I was walking.
That may be me. I won't conform nor to die.
I saw some cash. Extreme cash, too, in the... You had cash, like, right in the thing there.
Did I?
Yeah. Neighborhood this is? Jesus Christ. Be careful. I checked to see if it was unlocked. I was all excited.
Look at you.
So you got pulled over?
I did, yeah.
Speeding?
Expired inspection sticker.
Oh, is that accurate?
Sniped me, yeah.
So what's the... I don't know what... So
He just gave me a warning, and I begged for forgiveness.
Really?
Yes.
So when do you that done today?
Oh, yeah, got to do it.
How expired is it?
Probably 2 weeks. It was 9/22. Yeah.
Oh, that's
So he's just looking for something new. He's got to bag somebody. He's got to reach a quota or something.
Were you with your kids?
No.
Wonder why he's doing that, Dave.
You never know.
What town was
You
this?
just never know. This was in Walpole, Massachusetts. This was early. That's why I was guessing. I had to guess on time.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, it travels.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, definitely does.
Well, good. Okay. How much would that be if they give you a ticket?
I can't imagine it'd be crazy, right? $100 maybe?
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So what's going on? Mike Montante. I think our first, well, not first, whatever, when we started.
First desperate guest you had on.
Yeah, after post-Clemmer, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Montante's here. I thought he was 70. Turns out he's like 26, which is astonishing to me.
30. Right.
30?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. He's also the lead, just in case you're wondering, you're looking out there to make spend your podcast money. Don't worry about us. The lead sales guy.
Well, let's not get carried
The
away.
Jerry Cal. Well, I mean, do you do any sales for him?
Let's just say it's kind of open-ended like the guest. None yet.
Okay.
None yet, but we're working
It's a
on
movable feast. And the gambling expert for the Jerry Callahan podcast. So go subscribe to that and throw them some money. You know, why not? I'm flushing it. I'm not afraid to spread it around. I'm like Jerry. So I listen to Montante. I listen to Montante's World, which he invited me to go on. It's like at fucking midnight. I'm supposed to do cocaine if I go on it or something.
Yeah, no, you got it down. You're good. You pay attention.
I mean, I just don't.
He was pissed at me for even suggesting to do it after the show.
Well,
I'm like, what do you think I'm going to go on your fucking show like 10:30 at night?
Okay, so
drink?
So do you? So listen. So I gave him reasons that he cherry picked and made me look bad, which appreciate that. My thing is, you're gonna be here 90 minutes with me. You don't want to be here 90 minutes with me at all.
Correct.
Then you're gonna be another 30.
I like having you.
Then you're gonna be another 30.
Don't I always
Come
say
on.
when I bring you up? I liked having you in here. I think you're a good guy.
I want to do it. You got nothing going on. I want you home in your jammies.
Okay, we'll
I'm
figure it
home.
out. All right, we'll figure it out.
That's all.
Okay, well, we'll do that. Whatever you want. What was I saying? Oh, so Montante, I hear him on the show. I try to listen as much as I can. He rips my old friend Chris Clemmer for being like a bullshit gambling guy, while going on Jerry's show, and Jerry's the biggest bullshit gambler on fucking earth.
But he's honest about it. He'll be very transparent. Chris will tell you he's been gambling since the 90s, and then you see him tweet, and then you're like, no, you haven't.
Yeah, So
he used to talk about that on this show, though. He used to say, because he was in New Hampshire.
Gambling picks on the show?
No, but he said he would use the DraftKings app or whatever in New
He's
Hampshire.
lying. I said once I used the fucking Barstool app
Well,
here.
that's a lie for
Fucking
promotion.
total.
That's for
Yeah, I mean,
promotion.
Also against the law, but
nobody believes me when I say that.
Promotional
I said I was
is
just start
different.
golf gambling. Fucking never gonna do that.
Would have paid off this weekend, actually. If you always take Freddie.
Oh God, Marone. I've watched that 40 times. Incredible.
How come he didn't speak after the win? Really, I saw a couple
He
quotes.
talked to Karen Stupples,
won?
who was on the course. Freddie won the Champions Tour. Yeah, he did.
There was no video, no archive.
Well, you know what? So
of
you
it.
watch it. So yeah, there's some. Okay. So if you so they have it limited. The Golf Channel is clearly limited with the Champions Tour. They don't spend any money on it. So they have basically like 6 cameras and 1 person interviewing. So, but it's amazing. He's 63. The course is the course by the way is 7,300 yards. He shot 60. Great, unbelievable. Best round he's ever shot as a professional. He shot 12 under on his last 14 holes.
That's crazy.
He fucking shot 12. Do you know anything about golf or not?
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
That's very good.
It is. You're good. You're right,
good, yeah.
Mike. That's very good.
That would be if my math is so. If you're doing 18, that means you got 12. So what is it? 6 pars, 12 birdies.
Yeah, I mean, he could make eagles. He didn't. You're right.
Yeah. Basic math.
So he parred the first 4, made 5 birdies in a row, made 2 pars after that, made a par. He either drive out of bounds, made a par, and then birdies last 7 holes. Crazy. It was. He looked awesome. It was great.
impressive.
Did he chase somebody down, or was he?
He was tied for the lead and he pulled away. He won by I think won by 6 shots. So
Does any part of you hate that he plays with the yellow ball? I think you've said you like it in the past.
I use it now a little bit just because he does. But no, I mean he's old. He's 63. It's fine.
It's like it just looks and feels different. No?
Yes. I mean, I suppose. I mean, 63 at 300 yards. I don't know. You get 330 on one hole. It's fucking crazy. It gives me hope. When I'm 63, not that I'm going to shoot 60, but I can still play.
Yeah.
And also it gives me great joy that my favorite athlete, who I liked when I was 15, I can watch do something when I'm 48. There's no other sport that has that.
Well, it's the first big win of your friendship, really, too. So
It's the first tournament he's played in since he was on the show.
Yep.
If you reached out to him to come on and sort of talk about his win.
I have not, because you told me not to violate that friendship.
Just to come on next couple of weeks. Just whenever, just to chill. Just
Via
a chill.
text, or do you think I call him?
I'd text him. Okay. He's a texting guy. I can tell you that. Just a chill spot. Just be like, hey, let's hang and celebrate the win. Hang and bang, as we say.
He's old, though. I feel like a call is a
Netflix
little more
and chill,
direct.
I think the kids say,
Yes,
right?
they do. Yep.
Do you think he can
Panic
help you
at the
maybe
disco kind of thing.
learn how to putt?
You can learn how to putt.
That is disappointing. Your showings here, these mini golf tournaments. You are Barstool mini golf, and you're coming in sixth.
I finished fifth in Maine.
That's not acceptable. You know that.
He's nationally ranked. I mean,
You got Jersey Jerry nipping at your heels.
I don't care. I saw the Australian midget saying this. The guy.
I actually agree with him for once.
The guy who I can say this now because all the Republicans say this all the time. Like now they're like,
oh yeah,
guys like you, Montante.
Throw
like,
it out there.
Well, it's like Alex Jones. Like, oh okay. Like, did you say this when Rittenhouse got his money?
I'm out on Rittenhouse. He's very.
Did you
annoying.
say when Rittenhouse got his money? Did you say this is fucking bullshit?
No,
of course not. Because you're all phonies. That's why you're fucking phony.
Well, I'm out on Rittenhouse, so I'm consistent.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
When Rittenhouse got his money from.
Yes, good.
Okay, Alex Jones got his money. The Sandy Hook
Wrong.
people.
Criminal. First, free speech, First Amendment.
But what about Rittenhouse?
Well, self-defense.
You're fucking
self-defense. Self-defense.
What does that have to do with defamation? It's defamation.
I'm not a lawyer. I didn't go to law school.
Anyway,
yet.
so I saw that midget say that about the mini golf thing. I don't care if I finish second or 22nd. If you don't win, you don't win. I was in contention in both those terms. I don't care.
Well, when you go into that, anything less than a loss is A, surprising, and B, disappointment.
Anything less than a win?
Yeah.
You said loss. Well, sure. Yeah, I wanted to win, but I didn't win. But that course, the
Are you
main.
talking about the Barstool one? First of all, he was using a different instrument because the sponsor forced him to use something that he's not
It's nice to
accustomed
have some
to.
support here,
So there's a lot. The other ones he was injured a couple times. I don't know if you remember that. He didn't like to talk about it.
Did you see the hand? You saw the cut in the hand, did you not?
I did. I
mean,
okay, so you're playing through it. But
yeah. I agree. No, I need. Look, it's like the trivia thing. You got to get a win. You got to validate it. No question about it. I'm with you on that one.
Portnoy's performance was pathetic.
Well, that was sad. Yeah. And he's played there before, but he's also old and fat, and it's sort of.
Well, he talks about how he's still an athlete and whatnot. You see the half court shot that dribbled, off his hands, and then you see
feeble.
that
He's feeble.
He's got a bad shoulder.
He's feeble. He's a feeble old man.
You see when he throws T-shirts at the college game day? It's like a very gentle.
He gets in pain too.
He's old. Yeah. He's an elderly guy. I think he's older than he says he is. I'm starting to think it's like the Dean McLaren thing. I don't know what year he graduated.
And by the way, nobody told him this yesterday. I don't know how they forgot to tell him this. He was disappointed he wasn't invited to Robert Kraft's wedding.
Congratulations to my friend Robert Kraft.
Yes.
I had to turn down an invitation.
Well, there's a reason he was not invited and you were not invited. And that is because Roger Goodell was present. You would never be there.
Oh, I didn't think of
when
that.
he is present.
And
I say this about, sorry, Mike. I always say this about Kraft, and Mike Lupica used to go on Jerry's show all the time. Does Robert Kraft have any friends
real
from
friends?
College? Or
just once he paid millions of dollars.
I mean, I'm sure he and Ed Sheeran talk all the time, but it's just.
Elton John.
Elton John, at least
he played.
At least Elton John, he's old. He's old. They've known each other for a long time professionally.
Stop.
No, I'm saying over Ed Sheeran?
Oh, yeah.
70 years younger than Kraft.
No, all of it is.
Meek Mill?
All of it's fake friendships. Maybe he's become a friend of John Bon Jovi's through Bill Belichick.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm going to give you Elton John just as a bullshit. Whatever. I'm going to give you that.
Yeah.
But and the other thing, you saw the picture, obviously, of all the Patriots, right?
Yeah. Will Fork.
Any relationship? Did he make a relationship with any guys who sucked?
Oh, they didn't make it.
I don't know.
Patrick passed. Didn't get the call.
Who was the guy who was on the cover of Sports Illustrated and then he
Jonas Gray.
he missed the alarm clock.
Yep.
He wasn't there. I didn't see him. That's
a good point.
They're all, the worst player I think was David Andrews. He was a damn good player. Of course, Brady. Bledsoe looks so much better than Brady. It's not even close.
Yeah.
Bledsoe won that battle.
Yeah.
I feel. I was
Why
always
does Tom Brady get shit for going to that game, but going to that wedding?
Because they
lost. Because
they lost.
Yeah, because David Andrews is there, Matthew Slater's there.
Yeah,
they won.
The Patriots won.
And Tom Brady played like shit and lost as a 10-point favorite.
And Brady also makes everything. I just saw a story that he says is like going to the military. He makes it out like this is all he cares about. Well, it's not. And by the way, that's not why they fucking lost. I mean, I'm not going to get. Look, there are other podcasts. I saw Jerry retweet a clip this morning. It was excellent. He was breaking down football. That's where you go for your sports. I mean, I do the best I can here. But I thought it was like, did Kraft? He's been in business. Does he have who's his best friend?
I feel like we've read articles about childhood friends, like when they do a puff piece on.
When the Globe tried to take him down for getting a fucking blowjob. they had a bunch of friends they talked to. Were those guys there? Maybe they were. They just weren't
sure
pictures.
they were
I don't
there.
know.
Yeah.
But
What'd you do? Go through the wedding
you're really
album
good
or
friends with
something?
like Ari Emanuel? Maybe. I don't know.
Probably with all the different businesses.
And I don't want to get too into it, but a Friday night wedding for Mr. Kraft, I feel, is a violation of his religious principles. Isn't that we should? I mean,
I'll
I wouldn't want to get the biggest drip of all time on to discuss it. The idiot,
Adam.
don't you?
Don't give him the benefit of the doubt. Yeah.
But he could probably break it down better. I'm sure he will in extreme detail with that other idiot on their show if they ever do it again.
Ned.
But yes, Mike, everyone knows who it is. Don't worry.
I know. It's like saying his name. Shut up. That's not.
Why do you like to say his name?
I don't know. He's a good guy.
Gives
Like
you pleasure to
he's
say
got
his name?
Gives me pleasure to look at him. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
Good-looking guy.
A lot of plastic surgery there. But yeah, I was like, it would have been funny if there was an absolute like dog shit Patriots player in the middle of that, because I think it was like Seymour, Law, Troy, Brown, Bledsoe, Brady.
There had to be one, right?
No, I don't think so. Like I don't know. Like
And they probably excluded him from the photo.
Maybe they're working the valet, but I don't think they're invited.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway,
The only one who I thought who has concerts that's actually friends with Bob Kraft is Kenny Chesney. I don't know why, but I believe
why?
he's done it for 10, 15
Kenny
years.
Chesney's friends with all these football
Ellen John's been
people.
doing concerts with him for 30 years.
Where? At Gillette?
Yeah.
Well, Elton John was there.
It's not.
He played the wedding.
I saw Elton John at Foxborough in the 90s with Billy Joel.
Oh, at Foxborough Stadium?
Yes. What do you think Elton John? What do you think he played
In the last 15 years.
He was just there.
Yeah, I know. In the last 15 years, he's probably done, because he did 2 nights there, he's probably done 4 shows at Gillette.
But he's done a bunch of. But he's done like I know John and Jerry were at their Myra and Bob's whatever. Before I was on the show and Kraft played for them at their anniversary on the field at Gillette.
Wow.
I think he did an hour the other night, which after like 30 minutes, everyone must have been like, all right, like it's like any fucking singer at a wedding. Can we just go home?
Ed Sheeran tickets, I think, literally went on sale on Friday. So that was just, maybe that's like a PR thing. I don't know. I don't know why he would be friends with Ed Sheeran.
You think Ed Sheeran needs the
No, but I mean,
PR of going to an 80-year-old man's wedding?
Timing is interesting there, I guess. I don't know.
You think he has problems selling tickets?
No, he actually added a second night. He sold out very quickly. Yeah.
I mean, Jesus. I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I could go to that show.
Ed Sheeran?
That feels like a tough night.
He's got some good ones. I'm not a huge Ed Sheeran guy.
I like
but
Shape of You,
That's a great one.
but I'm not.
But Castle on the Hill, that's an unbelievable
2 hours of that though.
Yeah, I could probably do that. Not at Gillette, but I could do it somewhere
What's
else.
the best pop song of the last 10 years? Not my area of expertise. It should be Dave's though. Mike,
Yeah, no.
are you into this or no?
if you give me time, but he should have this off the top of his, tongue.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough one. The last 10 years of music has been very strange.
Say Fireworks. Katy Perry's a great one.
That's a good one.
Made in the USA, Party in the USA.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In terms of everything people like that fucking Call Me Maybe was a monster.
Ugh, terrible.
What's that one? Shut Up and Dance With Me was a huge.
I'm
pop
saying a
hit.
great song.
Oh, that was
Oh,
that's a
great,
good one.
like artistic song.
I'll give you a great song. My daughter loved it when it came out. I still like it. L.A. Devotee by Panic at the Disco.
L.A. Devotee.
Yeah, you know that one or
No.
Great
Sure-
song.
sure if you hear it,
Great
but yeah, I don't
song.
know
Yeah,
what
great
it's
song. I'll tell you what. I'm a Panic at the Disco guy.
You are.
Yeah, I go to their show. They sang that song and that was it.
I don't think they're going to go to Foxborough.
I like that song, High
probably
Hopes. That gets me riled up.
That's a
little
good
bit.
song.
That's a really
I
good
like
song.
those guys. They
And the
got a
lead
couple
singer's
bangers.
on that song with Taylor Swift. I'm a big Swiftie. So
Oh, is that right? Yeah. There you go. Anyway, I'm surprised she wasn't at the wedding.
you never know. Maybe she just didn't want to be photographed.
I heard that she is rumored to be the next Miss Tom Brady.
Who?
Taylor Swift.
What are you
A
talking about?
gentleman at Patrick's Bar yesterday in Medford, Massachusetts. He says
Oh,
he
I
has
didn't
on good
realize that.
authority. And I questioned him. He said, trust me, Mike. I knew him for about 10 minutes. I think there's something to it.
Mike Montante is claiming that Tom Brady is potentially sleeping with Taylor
I don't think you
Swift.
said that.
That's
Yeah, that's
I mean-
basically
I
what
mean,
he's alluding
towards
to.
you.
I'm
Are you
implying
alluding
it.
to it? Yeah,
I'm implying
you're
it. Yeah, I am.
Because of what bar? in
Patrick
Medford?
said it, right?
Patrick's Bar, a gentleman in a union.
Oh,
never
Union.
mind.
Okay? He's not just some random schlub.
What is his connection to Tom or
He
Taylor
wouldn't
Swift?
tell me that, but he has it on good accord.
Okay, so all right, so
Allegedly.
we'll keep an eye on it if that happens.
Credit to me.
This is a weird move, but okay, you never know. I'm looking for some of the celebrities here at the.
The wedding.
Yeah, let me see here. It was weird. Page 6 had it like way before anybody.
Giselle was not there.
Giselle was not there. Meek Mill wrote a song for them, which he sang with Ed Sheeran as backup. That is so fucking bizarre.
Wait, so Meek Mill was there? I didn't see anything with Meek Mill.
He was
Yeah,
there.
there's pictures of Meek Mill.
Oh,
there.
okay.
I think he was like, Kraft was semi-influential in his release. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, him and the guy who owns
Ruben.
the Sixers and Devils.
Fanatics. Yep. Ruben. Mike, or something. Whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He has to sell, right? Because he owns a gambling company, so he
Yeah,
sells.
conflict.
Yes. Here are the Patriots players. Ready? Brady, Bledsoe, Moss, Andre Tippett, who works for the Patriots, a Hall of Famer. Vince Wilfork, Seymour, Law, Mayo, Troy Brown. It's just funny.
Gerard Mayo, I think, is the worst of the bunch.
Pretty good player. And Al Michaels did their introduction of like the husband and wife thing. Just weird.
That's the weirdest part of it all.
That is weird.
That's just a
That's
weird
the weirdest
night.
part.
She's 47. That's not like she's my age.
She's very attractive.
Yeah, what is he, 81 though?
He's 81. Yeah,
What kind of doctor is she?
I don't know.
Is Martha Stewart 81?
I think she's. Let's not. If she walked here in person, she would not look like she did in that video.
She looked unbelievable.
Yeah,
That's a filtered up.
81 years old.
Who, Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
That's a filtered.
God bless her.
That's
She looks better at 81 than I do at 30.
Yeah, that's true. She's filtered to the fuck. I think to the nines in that picture.
Yeah,
no?
she looks really good.
She looks really good.
You think if she walked in here, you'd be like, wow, she looks great?
Yes.
Like, you'd be attracted to her sexually?
Absolutely.
She's got that
81 years
makeup
old?
on. She's wearing that-
Absolutely.
wearing what she was wearing, sure.
So she's born in 1941?
Yep.
Jesus. Maybe. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah.
That pushes the limit, I think. Well, good for her, I suppose. I don't know.
81 does not, 81, 20 years ago. 81 was 81 20 years ago. But nowadays, between surgeries and
81, though. That seems, that you think you'll be saying 100 then 20 years from now? Like 100 is going to be the new 80 then?
science, who knows?
You're right, Mike. Yeah. What else going on?
If you want to stay on Tom Brady for a second, did you see Stephen A's take on Tom Brady yelling?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I
don't know. I feel like he's kind of working that up a little more, like the last year, the little more race angle.
I feel like it's been. We'll play it in a second. I feel like it's been more since Floyd. I feel like he's kind of jumped on that. Like this is even worse. It's so fucking stupid. It makes me defend Brady, which I hate doing. But go ahead.
We need to be consistent.
Hold on. This is because Brady was screaming at his lineman, right, during the game?
Correct.
Yeah, and the loss to the Steelers.
That is correct.
I picked the Steelers on that one.
Got it right.
And I had the money line, and I parlayed it with the Eagles, and I triple parlayed it with Fred Couples,
Jerry-
and with a preseason NBA game. Go ahead.
Jerry texted me before, said 2018 exact score, Montante. This guy knows football.
He texted you before the game
Yeah,
and said
2018 exact score.
that? Is that right?
Yeah, good.
That's good.
Knows what he's doing.
Montante, who works for Jerry Callahan, was nervous that if he went on Jerry Callahan's show yesterday, you would get upset and cancel his appearance today.
If I had known he would, I would have. If I had known he'd be
no,
upset.
no,
If I had known he'd be nervous about it, I would have probably.
Yeah, that's
said,
why I didn't say. I didn't even
yeah.
respond to his. I
Yeah,
didn't even
by the way,
respond to
that's
the question.
unbelievable.
Yeah, I didn't
I
respond to
appreciate
that.
that.
I responded to everything else, but that one was so stupid. I wasn't going to do it.
What are you scared of? What's going to happen?
Oh, yeah,
on the
you're very
show.
level-headed. Yeah, very level-headed.
I don't. But like, so what then? If I say no, like, who cares? Your life goes on. Saves you 12 hours of driving. Well, you're working here though, anyway.
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to somewhere after this, but
Are you
Well,
going?
then he wants you on his podcast. He's probably got dreams of being a podcast star himself. I would
He is a
think.
podcast star.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I subscribe.
Yeah.
Montante's World, right? Go ahead, Mike. You're
Montante's
here.
World.
You're fucking
Nice.
here. Go ahead.
yeah, Montante's world.
Okay, what is wrong with you?
Listen to about skip 80% of it and just listen 10 minutes of wrap-up show and get out. It's probably what people do.
That's all anybody does.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of that.
Listen to you yell and scream about vaccines. I mean, Jesus, it makes me laugh.
I do a lot of good impressions on there.
You sure do. You sure do.
He confirmed that he does believe that Jerry would want him as his producer if he could push buttons.
That's
Not
a
even
fact.
question.
That's
Yeah, Jerry loves it.
I'm
Jerry
telling you. I
loves
talk to Jerry all the time. That's a fact. Fact.
Yeah. I'll say this.
It'd be an upgrade. I mean,
if Montante
obviously.
reaced out when I was giving Jerry all that advice, he would have been the top of the food chain for me. I
He's
would
the
have
same as the other guy. He also can't push buttons. It's a difference,
Pushing
right?
buttons is a big part of producing.
I wouldn't. You could put me in there. Like if I was thinking, because Cullinane said he got pulled over, and I got the sense from Cullinane's text that it was like I got pulled over and like I'm kind of fucked here. Like you're gonna get like arrested or something.
My brain goes into
it was
bad
it was a
spots.
scared text. I think
You
were like
I am always scared.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So I was like, if that happens, like Montante and I are gonna be sitting here just talking. Like I would be, if you said to me, you have 100 years to get that. I've said this before. Sent out to the world, no chance.
Yep.
None. It must be easy. I mean, idiot. There's so many idiot producers.
Well, first of all, it's all set up. Like as long as you turn it on, there's just one button you have to click. It's like all automatically set
Right.
up when you come here.
Yeah. Anyway, so Tom Brady was yelling at his linemen because they weren't playing. As always, he's blaming everybody else. But go ahead.
Was Tom Brady passionate, or was he the angry white guy? Because if that was somebody
other
else
person.
doing what he was doing with his offensive lineman, we would have been talking about, if that was a black man, we would have been talking about his temper. We'd have been talking about the fact that he might not need to act like that with the cameras rolling. I had no problem with it
Yeah, I'm
whatsoever.
sure. Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Then why
Yes.
lead up
Yeah,
with
you're
that?
a pussy.
Yeah.
If Patrick Mahomes, Brady gets ripped more than anybody ever. It's so stupid. That's just dumb. It's bullshit. It's race baiting bullshit. That's sad. Sad. He's better than that. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know.
That plays, though, nowadays. I bet you got more clicks than the average Stephen A. thing than...
Yes, but like, at what point do you just say,
It's probably smart for him with his new podcast to do even more of that shit. If he's doing that
he's a
outside.
Republican though, right?
Was he taught? Well, he says I'm a Republican on something. I'm not going to do that. We'll stop that there.
You hear that, Dave?
My apologies. That's why I can't go live on YouTube. But he said I'm a conservative on some things, Democrat on others, and then he started gets
I don't
I
like that you just said that. I feel like you get boxed in like that.
Who?
Like you're just assuming he's a Republican because sometimes he'll have conservative takes.
Oh, I think
every
he's a
now and then.
Republican. That's a, I believe
But people think you're a Republican because you attack both sides.
I could be
and-
wrong, but I'm just
yeah.
giving you my opinion. I think he's probably a
I
Republican.
read some article today. It was like about all these Republicans launching new media apps and shit like that. Like, is Elon Musk, is he officially a Republican? No, I don't
What am I
believe
supposed
so.
to call the man who was once married to Kim Kardashian?
Yay.
Kanye West?
Yay.
Yay or yee?
Yay,
or
Kanye.
Yee?
So yay.
Why the fuck would you call him Yee?
Yee?
So I say
Why would you call him?
That's what I
Yee?
say.
Well, he used to be Yeezy. Is he
Was
not
he?
Yee?
Oh, okay.
Yay?
We'll say you don't call him Kanye, but anyway.
You walked into that one, I think. Well, either way,
Yeah.
he bought Parlor.
Yes. Seems like a great investment. Doesn't seem like anyone's
one is
taking
gonna-
advantage of him with
no
his
one-
mindset right now whatsoever.
But it's funny, like the Republicans, Montante, your crew, the hardcore idiots, like embraced him completely, and then they were like, "Oh nope, I didn't realize." Like, "Oh no, shit."
Yeah, but Trump is going to
my,
lunch
guy,
with
my,
him.
my friend Tucker Carlson. You saw that. There's a bunch of crazy shit he said in the interview with Tucker Carlson.
They left out, right?
Gone,
Yeah, then
gone.
Vice-
And if
Vice
that
got
was
it? Is that
if
who
that
it
was Joy Reid, what do you think your boss, your buddy Jerry Callahan would say?
Yeah, I think he might have a different tone on
Of
it.
course,
Something tells me.
Of course. Anyway,
Yeah. I think Kanye is going to lunch with Donald Trump to convince him to go on Parler, even though he currently owns his own social media app. So that's
President
Yeah,
Trump.
I don't think
does.
that's going great.
Which one does he own?
Truth Social. Great
Oh,
name.
Yeah.
and that
Hey,
one's,
you don't tweet.
Anybody
you put
on?
out
Is
truths.
anybody on these things? or-
No, but in the flip side, though, all Democrats saying, "Hey, stop these conservative free." Well, they wouldn't have to make them if you didn't kick them off
I
with the
totally,
normal ones.
completely. I
So,
completely agree with that.
You started it.
No, I agree with that. What?
I feel like that's a little dramatic.
Well, I don't think
It's a
so.
little.
Why is Kanye West kicked off these things?
Because he's saying a lot of anti-Semitic
So what?
potential
Like,
things.
who gives a fuck? He's crazy. Let him be
He's
crazy.
on Chris Cuomo last night. Like,
That's sad.
fuck.
That's fucking
What are
really
you-
sad.
What are you doing?
Look, go on anybody. They'll all say that. When's he coming on here?
You want him? I'll lock
He
him up.
he
You
would.
want him.
He probably would.
I book him, Dave.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'd say to him, but yeah, why not? Sure.
You have never once, besides today, you've never once wanted to talk about Kanye West. So I'm
Well, you brought him up. You brought. I don't want to. You brought up the Republicans buying all these platforms. I
social
didn't.
media apps. Yes.
I don't.
Yeah. Well, no, my problem is
brought
that
it up, not me.
I brought them up because they refer to these people as conservatives who are not technically registered conservatives.
What does it mean?
Like
anything?
you're an independent, you say you're a libertarian,
I'm a
whatever.
libertarian.
People,
Cop out.
I think people on the internet think of you as a conservative because you're willing to go and say things that other people are not. So
Yeah, but, I mean, I've been ripping Republicans.
you don't give a fuck. That's fine.
No, but the Republicans think I'm a fucking sellout. You can't win. Like if you're in the middle, then nobody.
But is
that's which is
Kanye
fine.
West?
I don't care.
Is Kanye West a registered Republican now? I don't
How
know.
the hell do I know?
That's what I'm asking.
He wore a red hat a couple times, so in people's
what?
eyes, yeah, he wore a red hat.
Well, that's true. He did. Yeah,
So
that's true.
that's all you need to do.
But I don't believe Elon Musk is, and they just keep referring to these people that are
But
actually
Elon Musk,
moderately
has,
open-minded.
Elon
about
Musk
stuff.
has like tweeted jabs to piss off the liberals, though, which is great. But I'm just saying he's done that. So
Masterclass.
I'm
Yeah.
sure if we looked it up, he's probably done the same to conservatives at some point. Maybe.
probably. Yeah, probably. What's your point?
My point is just like, why do we label people who are willing to
I
be
don't know,
critical
Dave.
of
Why?
that shit?
Why do we? I don't know.
very
Well,
deep.
stop doing that.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop doing that. Anyway, what else?
Did you see Kevin Clancy crying over the Mets yesterday at all?
What?
You didn't listen to this?
No, I heard him and Rico Bosco a little bit, but yeah.
That was tough.
I think that there needs to be a poet that stands up and writes for it about sports. Like it hurts, but it shouldn't. I know this is dumb,
fuck
but I
is he
can't
talking
stop the way
about?
that I'm feeling. So you need somebody to stand up for.
He is talking about the Mets losing a baseball game. He is He is not kidding. He is emotionally distraught over the Mets.
We gotta get him on at some point. I'll text him. Go ahead.
For like that side of things. When you're a kid, it's just as silly, but it's a little more acceptable. When you're an adult, it's hard to be like, I'm crying over the Mets. Yeah. But it's
Who's he
it's
talking
the same
to?
thing as
Clem, I
This is when he.
Oh, is it?
This is when he does his solo show.
There's a second voice there. I don't know.
Yeah. This
What,
might have
there's
been
90 shows.
This might have been during the Rico show.
Which one's a show where I say the idiot Robbie Fox like a wig on?
The Game of Thrones recap show or whatever. I forget what it's called.
There's one with Rico. Because where was John? He's away, right?
Yeah, he was away, but doesn't he? I think they stopped the Kevin Clancy show, but they put it back. They put it into KFC Radio. I think.
Oh,
is
thank
what-
God.
I think
Go ahead.
that's what they happened.
somebody being like, oh, like, okay, you lost your dog, like, whatever, man, like, it happens.
This sounds like
Just,
a madman.
Keep it moving.
Hold on 1 second. I don't do this often, Mike. This actually fits perfectly. And now we're from our sponsor, BetterHelp. Perfect. Because I think Kevin, I know Kevin very well. Nobody could use BetterHelp more than Kevin Clancy. He makes fun of me all the time. Kevin Clancy needs just as much as I do, as do we all. As does Mike Montante, by the way.
Definitely.
I would say if you get into that mind. I guess. I don't pay.
Drink it away.
Been in it, but yeah. You go to BetterHelp.com right now. Go traditional online, traditional therapy, which I advocate for. I've done it. I'll do it. But if you're looking now for something quick, something fast, something effective, something to make you feel better, go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Kevin could go there and talk about how he wants a poet to cry about the Mets with him. That's fine. The therapist will sit there. If it doesn't work, he'll go to the next one and do the same thing probably. Who knows? Talk about House of Cards, House of Games.
House of Dragons.
House of Dragons. Which I heard is terrible. You know anything about it? Did you watch the other one?
Watch Game of Thrones every episode, but I cut the cord.
Was it Game of Thrones? Like the last season, they had like cans of Coke and like slices of pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
they really?
like airplanes and shit in the back.
was it like a disaster or something?
Yeah.
Remember then was it like coffee, like a Starbucks?
Yeah, no, there's
thing?
multiple slip ups.
Like a real like one of these, like an actual water
Wow.
bottle.
And that was
shit, yeah.
that was for product placement or by mistake?
That's it was definitely not product place.
Are you serious?
I'm just asking. I don't know. I remember
question.
vaguely that story. I don't know. What? I don't know. What I don't even know the context. You're telling me
How would that show have?
Oh, that's true.
let's
It's so
give
old.
Khaleesi a
That's true.
Coca-Cola.
No, you're right. That's true. That's so old. You're right. I didn't even think about it.
Dragon driving around.
I didn't
in
watch the
Mercedes.
dumb show really. I didn't watch the stupid show. I don't really know that much about
Do you
it.
feel JetBlue is a good sponsor for episode 6?
Yeah,
that
that makes
season?
sense. Yeah.
It was good. It was,
Through the Dothraki
Okay, now it makes
overseas.
sense. Now it makes sense, guys. I get it.
what was the famous one where I never watched it, where like the bad guys, like there was like this huge war where they all got killed like early in this show.
Are you referring to January 6th? What do you?
No, on this show, on the old with Game of Thrones, there was like Red Mass or something. Am I making that up?
Red Wedding?
Red Wedding? Yeah. No, they should have. What should have sponsored that was like Ring or something.
Yeah, I think they're actually drinking Pink Whitney.
Yeah, or our
During the-
guys. Whatchamacallit? Simply Safe.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's simply.
Why
said, that
didn't they
doesn't
sponsor
happen.
that episode, Dave?
I don't know. It beats me. Jeez.
Why weren't those dragons wearing like some sort of like I don't know,
Milton's?
like Tommy Johns or something? Yeah, or Milton's.
Man, you guys are really forming some good camaraderie at my expense right now. I really appreciate it.
How dumb is that though?
I didn't watch the show. I didn't really know the context of what you were saying.
Anyway, BetterHelp's the best. Okay, you want traditional therapy, fine. But if you want a different way of doing it online, you can see the person, not see the person, whoever you're comfortable with. If you're listening to this right now, you're not feeling great. You'll be speaking to somebody if you want within 20 minutes. I'm telling you, it's nuts, but it's great. BetterHelp.com, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 for 10% off your first month. So what were you saying?
Well, we were playing
Okay.
KFC.
Is there any more of that or no?
It's just all, he's just crying over it. But we got to give credit where it's due. Steve Robinson, who you were bashing yesterday privately over this, but it was a great story that he released the other
Privately?
day. Yeah, we were in here. You're like, what
In
the
the
fuck
show,
is he
didn't
doing?
I? Oh.
No.
Oh, he was on like another station today.
Today he was?
Yeah.
He was on with Shattuck.
I heard
I
that.
know that.
Burn barrels.
Then he was on, by the way, only Shattuck. This is radio scum 101 right here. Like puts this picture of his wife and is like,
Oh, yeah.
she's so lovely. She's a dream. Thank you to Awaken 180. It's so fucking radio. It's not even human. It's just a fucking robot. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you just want to say something nice, but you can't because you're really just doing it to satisfy a sponsor.
Yeah. Well, and also just show off that he married someone above his class there, probably.
Well, yeah, no kidding. But
Yes.
I mean,
I'd say about 20 classes below as well,
we could go
grade wise.
Find the nearest fucking cemetery. We'll dig up put the body out. It's a fucking upgrade over fucking Shattuck. It was so gross. But anyway, so Steve did that show, which I didn't listen to a second of. This Maine Wire, Steve Robinson, while I I don't want to consume it. It makes me uncomfortable.
How would you explain the main? Is it a like what kind of publication is it?
It's fucking one that doesn't make any money.
But is it a podcast? Is it?
I have no
paper?
idea. Well, you'll find out Friday, I think, right?
I kind of think it's,
Dave, by the way, is terrified of criticizing Steve.
I'm not terrified of. I think it's
inferior.
good. That's a good story. I told you yesterday off the air. That's something that should be on the Daily Wire. They should pick that. That's something Tucker.
What was my
Carlson-
reaction to that? Is it
You
just
do
as I
not
was
give a
right
fuck.
now?
You do
It's
not
just
give a
as
fuck. Oh, you would love your teacher to talk to your kids like that? I would hate that.
I swear to God, I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know the story?
Not at all. Do
Basically,
you, Mike?
Oh, I thought it was like a dynamic between he's the teacher and then he's the student. But now I get you're saying you didn't listen to the show. It's some
what
story.
show? Tom
The
show?
Burn Barrel.
No, certainly
You
not.
missed that one, but you're listening.
Oh, I've never listened to
He had a
second of it.
story where a teacher in Maine is working with a student and she's going off about basically she's like bashing Donald Trump. She's talking about January 6th, all this shit, like just putting all these thoughts into a student's
my
head.
God.
Just teach the fucking kid how to fucking read.
Damn right.
You don't care.
Then what?
You wouldn't be pissed.
It's not my kid.
He doesn't care if they, come in and drag.
You don't think that? So
That's true. I really.
So that happened there.
As long as they're not, don't have COVID, they're not at home. I don't give a fuck what they do. Knock yourselves out.
You don't think that's happening somewhere else? You don't think that's like happening in your kids' schools right now potentially?
No,
you don't think so.
I mean, what do you want me to say? Probably. What?
Okay.
Well, isn't Kate radicalized already?
Yeah, she's nuts. But she's a great kid, so I don't care. She's a great kid, so
The teacher was literally talking about like the girl's parents. Like your parents are basically fucked up.
They probably are. Did Steve look into the parents at all? Probably not, right?
Yes, he actually did. He said that her father and stepfather both have good jobs. One's a small business owner, very successful.
Doesn't mean they're not fucked up.
So what? You're fucked up just because you're a Trump supporter?
No, but did he dig into that? Maybe she's right. This is what we talked about yesterday.
It's none of her fucking business if she's right. She doesn't need to know that shit about the girl's father.
What if he's fucked up? What if he's a fucking
teach the
sex
kid how to
offender?
do math?
Yeah.
Read. It's fucking.
I'm with you on that. Okay, great.
Can we go back
hold on. You're telling me it's Steve. I didn't realize this. Steve Robinson is writing on the Maine Wire.
Yes.
Go to themainewire.com. He's saying the teachers are liberal? Holy fuck!
Well,
what?
It's too much. Can we just go back to the old, happy medium where, you get radicalized in college? Let the kids learn in middle school.
Why?
That used to be an unwritten rule.
I say just get it done now.
They are. They're getting more aggressive.
That's what I'm saying. Get it done now. Be done with it.
Give the kids a chance.
They should figure out a way. There should be a pill where when the woman is pregnant, not the morning after pill, but some other pill where they put it in while the baby's in there. And it is like a drag queen can just dance in front of the baby in the womb. So we just get this fucker started, right? Let's get moving on this fucker. Oh, Jesus.
It was a good story. Give him
credit. Is that bigger than Steve's big story? I saw that he said that Janet Mills, the men on her staff are making $115,000, but the women are only making $110,000. Big story.
It's a problem.
Where's that?
Big
a problem.
In Maine. Big story.
That's a big discrepancy right there.
Steve, that's a reach, I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is what he wants to do. He's happy doing it, so I'm happy for him.
But those are good stories, not going on like the Maine Wire and writing some.
Steve's going to do a great job. He's going to do a great job. Should work on the book, but he's doing a great job.
When you were kind of hinting towards him getting back into it, was that based off of knowledge, or you were just reading them? You could tell.
No, I'm talking to him. I mean, and yes, Mike, and like you could see which way the tweets were going. All of a sudden,
he started getting really ratcheted up.
Yeah. He was on some FM station. He's a bunch of friends in Maine and that whole world, so he'll be fine.
I wonder what his other offers were. Sure, he didn't just have one thing to do.
He's working for himself for the Maine Wire. Mike.
Yeah, but I'm sure he got a couple offers to go to DC and maybe do something.
Yeah,
but he wants to stay in Maine. He's a talented guy. Okay. Radio silence. Okay.
No, I guess he is. No, of course he is. I love Steve. I'm happy for him, but I don't know. It feels kind of cheap, this Maine Wire thing. I don't know. It feels like 2006-ish to me.
That's what they said about Amazon once upon a time. Next thing you know, they're ruling the world. You never know.
No, I know that that's not going to be like Amazon.
Might be.
How? In what way?
Just let Steve build an empire in Maine.
I'm all for it. I'll support him 1,000%. Yeah. Not financially, God knows, but any other way.
I think he's very bullish on that. He told Tom Shattuck. Very bullish.
Who is?
Steve is very bullish on the Maine Wire.
Oh, okay. Great. Good. Okay. I hope he makes a fortune.
It'd be strange if he wasn't to take that job.
But something, I think he's working for himself, Mike. He's not
he wrote for them before.
I think he owns it, right? Like he's just,
we were speculating that last time, I think.
I can't imagine he's making a salary on that. I don't think. We'll find out Friday.
Those are good stories to me. It's kind of like
great stories.
It's more great stories. It's not like plucking it from Facebook, kind of like, this isn't bashing Turtle Boy, but it has a Turtle Boyish feel. You know what I mean? But he gets all his stories from Facebook. That was actually...
He breaks a million stories,
though.
Yeah,
he breaks a ton.
A million stories. Yeah. So, yeah, I agree. No, right. If it's like that, great.
It's good.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Okay. Montante actually feeding me a great piece of audio today. A friend of the show socializing with an enemy of the show.
Ooh. This is good, Montante. I don't even know what this is. Is this going to upset me or no?
You're not going to be thrilled.
Go ahead.
What happens next? Tom Werner comes in, the owner of the Red Sox, Liverpool, and the Penguins, and he's like, "Great to meet you guys. That was amazing." I was like, "Holy shit!" How is the owner liking this?
I was like this in my thing. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Was it the son of the owner? Because
so Sam Kennedy also is part of Fenway, the Fenway group that owns Sox, Liverpool,
and he
Penguins.
was like, all of a sudden when all the commotion was going on, he's like, "What's happening right now?" And then the guy you just mentioned, what was it, you say, Tim?
Sam Kennedy.
Oh, I was close.
It's 3 letters.
Not a name guy. But he was explaining to him. He's like, yeah, these guys used to play here, and he says, oh, go over and tell them like.
So I was socializing with Sam Kennedy and Tom
And Tom
Werner.
Werner.
I don't know how you're feeling about
this
that.
Is Whitney doing this? Whitney's
Whitney.
a moron in his defense, but that is unbelievable. That's
I
we were
forgot.
texting yesterday. Jesus, what's that?
I forgot they owned the Penguins, actually.
I didn't even know they own the Penguins.
Yeah,
John Henry owns the Penguins.
It must have been opening night. And actually, I was saying to Montante.
That's bad. That's bad. That's bad.
That might have been the first. It just might be, I don't know, spontaneous, because it's the first game of their ownership, possibly.
Oh, is that
I don't
right?
know
Did
when
just
they
buy
bought
them?
When did they buy them?
I think
I
it's. pretty new.
I forgot they owned them.
like
I know
it's
Lemieux's a
moderately-
part owner.
Yeah, I feel like it's moderately recent. I don't know.
I feel like when he's speaking there, he's not realizing it could be a dangerous territory. So I think it was
No idea. Whitney has no fucking idea. No clue. No clue.
Lemieux is a part owner. That's correct. Or he might have cashed out. Did he cash out when
He had some
Werner
deal or
brought it?
something, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, yeah, because they couldn't pay him. So then he parlayed that
Right.
into that.
Which
Was
is
that
crazy,
that was when
because-
I said it was Bobby Bonilla. Like, yes,
When? What are you talking about?
when fucking Whitney was here and you guys ripped me to
What
shreds.
the fuck are you talking about? Who cares? I like Whitney's Whitney's a moron. He's we text over for a couple, so I can't get mad at Whitney.
Yeah.
He's a child. I like him, so I'll give him a pass.
Yeah.
He should beg for forgiveness, though. I think.
Okay.
I think. Seems like they had a very successful live show, though.
Yeah, that looked like a nice venue.
Yeah, it did.
We
Yeah,
had a
Jeff.
venue like that.
What's that?
I wish we had a venue like that in Boston. Another option to go to.
Well, maybe we'll do it there. Who knows?
Would you never go to like New Jersey? You just want to stay up this way?
No, I'd love to go to New Jersey. You want me to do it in your house?
Count
Happy-
Basie. Count Basie is very historical
Big
theater.
Springsteen place. Yeah, he's been there a couple of times. How big is it?
I would say it probably holds about 400 more people than the Wilbur did.
Yeah, I don't know.
At this point, we got to double.
What about Asbury Park?
Sure, we'll be there at some point, I guess. I'm
Home of
not a big
Bruce.
New Jersey guy, though. What are you laughing at?
Asbury Park. That would actually just be a good one-off free show. Could we do something there? Sure. Thing, right?
Yeah, you never know. Yeah, I
Have
may
you
be
thought?
there.
I bet you've dreamed about that.
I'm not.
Same stage as Bruce.
That's
Sing
true.
a Bruce song.
That's true. Maybe I will. Maybe Bruce will talk about it on Stern.
Or you go middle of
Maybe you
nowhere,
will.
Maine again, and that's fun.
But I like Maine. I don't like New Jersey.
Okay, yeah, neither do I.
Fucking New Jersey Turnpike stinks. It's the worst.
It took me, an hour and 10 minutes to drive 8 miles here too. So let's not get carried away.
I agree. This also stinks. What do you want me to say? I
Can't really say like Maine again. You found a very family-owned drive-in theater in Saco that you continually go back to just because that's.
I didn't say Maine. He did.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I don't think this is really like your
let's be
first.
fair. No, Madawaska twice.
Yeah, but that's.
Saco, what? 5 times? 4 times?
So you guys might be doing something in Maine. I don't think it was an unfair comment.
I think that's reasonable.
I guess it's reasonable.
Done almost all our shows there.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know, like the Saco thing. You found a good spot to host a yearly summer event.
Right.
So it's not necessarily a complaint about always going to Maine. It's just that you haven't been anywhere else outside of Boston yet.
Like Mississippi?
I guess you went to Mississippi. Fair. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. So he's thinking he wants. I would assume he just wants more volume of live shows.
He wants to do a show near his house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah. You nailed it.
You find us a good place, we'll do it. That's
backyard.
too big. I don't want. Like
Aren't you on the water? Didn't you tell me you're on the water?
Yeah, Seabright's between the. You care about
I
this,
know
right?
Seabright. Yeah, I know where that is.
They filmed season 5 Sopranos, where he has the beach out. He has the summer house down in Seabright.
yeah.
They had the music behind.
Yeah, with the asshole neighbor. Yeah,
Yeah.
the place you guy about the place. Oh, you're there?
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
my
nice
time.
spot. Mm-hmm. You're right in the water.
Yeah,
How do you afford that? You got no money.
Doesn't have
you're not
kids.
kidding.
How do you afford that?
Paycheck to paycheck.
Oh, really?
Got bills. I'm not saving up anything over here.
That's smart. How's your girlfriend doing? Right?
She makes a lot of money.
Oh, does she really?
Spends it just as poorly as me.
Still with her though.
Yeah, I think 5.5 years.
5.5 years. No marriage coming up.
Gotta do it.
Oh, I'm 30. We're getting it's getting real close.
How old is she?
26.
5 years you've been together?
Well, that'd be yeah.
Okay.
I was about to jump you for doing 26. 30 minus 26 wrong, but you're right.
What are you saying?
Then you said 5, like 5 year difference. We say no, Kirk, that's 4, but
Take it easy, Mike. Come on. Jeez, wow, she's so lucky. I can't tell. She has these conversations.
yeah,
Wow.
she's there willingly. I get
I don't
it.
know about that. What were you saying, Dave?
Well, she lives on the water, so that's nice. She gets a nice life.
Yeah, if I don't live in Seabright,
it's
I
a
don't
dream
think we're
life for
dating.
you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm sure she's a lovely person. Was she at the Wilbur or no?
No,
You
but
were at the Wilbur, right?
Yeah, she does want to go though. But it's hard to take off work.
Yeah, it's hard, yeah.
I don't want to take her to one of these fucking events.
Why does she want to go? Does she listen to the show?
She listens to the show.
hello.
She loves Blind Mike.
Oh, you mentioned this last time.
Yeah.
I always wonder how people describe it. Like if she didn't listen to the show, is he kind of like, oh, you should come because I'm in this world. You know what I mean?
I'm definitely not saying
Montante's
that.
world is kind of that's what
He
he
thinks
must
he's a
say.
star for sure. So Springsteen is going on Stern,
Yes.
which I actually at first was like, what the fuck? But I actually think Stern will do a decent job. Like he'll do okay with them. Like he won't ask any real tough questions, but it'll be okay. Springsteen's kind of a lousy interview subject because he's a fucking endless yapper. But it'll be all right. It'll be an ass kiss fest, but it'll be okay.
Is he still doing the
would you ask
podcast
that
with Barry?
I don't believe so. What's that?
Would you ask a tough question to Bruce Springsteen?
I would not. No, I would say
we already saw it with the golfer.
Yeah, I would say.
Pup
You want me to submit questions? I'll do it. And I'll be like, Bruce, these fucking assholes. These ticket prices are a steal. 3 times the price. I don't know what they're talking about. No, I would not. No.
Is there anybody else like? So a lot of my friends' parents have they'll tell you definitively. I've been to 62 shows.
Yeah.
Is there any other like group that has
Grateful
fans
Dead,
like
I think.
that?
Grateful Dead.
I think Aerosmith used to.
Buffett.
Aerosmith.
Not like Aerosmith. Aerosmith. I don't think so.
I think they kind of had a.
I've never heard
older.
that. Never
I
heard
don't
that.
know.
You
Maybe
might
that's
be
a, maybe that's a local thing. I used
But
to hear people.
it's
say
weird.
That.
Like
Buffett, I
they'll
think.
reminisce. Like the
Fish,
show in
right?
Buffalo and you're in Buffalo
Oh,
'88.
yeah,
And it's like it's fucking crazy, and everyone has like the great memories.
Yeah.
That's actually a good point. There's I can't think of anyone else who has that kind of like none but the brave world. Like I went to I know this show from
Right. No, I could do that all day. Yeah. I love it.
And
love it.
did you ever ask him about the guest that I could probably get in here, Stern related?
I didn't because I didn't know who it was.
Didn't you tell us you could get Bruce Springsteen too?
I see. Yes, he's a personal trainer. I haven't seen him in a little bit, but
Who was the one who saw Bruce Springsteen's dick or
me,
something?
me.
That was you?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Seen his bald penis.
Yes.
Nice size.
Why don't you ask him on?
I haven't seen him in probably 2 years, but I see his old personal trainer. But Medicated Pete, will that do anything for you?
You said his dick was a nice size, so it's an
Solid.
unerect, nice size.
Yeah.
penis.
Bigger than
Yeah.
Colonnades.
When
for
that
sure.
thing grows, I bet you.
But I thought all the
gets up
guys
there.
in the room last week said that like you can't really tell anything by an unerect penis.
No, you can. If your dick looks okay on erect, you
Well,
got
it's
a nice,
big, so
a
it's-
nice
so it's
piece.
flaccid.
So
it's a good
if
size.
you were impressed, you think he has a huge cock.
Oh, yeah, he's working with something.
Okay. All right. If
I've
he's
heard
flaccid,
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Must be in the water.
I'll guess 8.5.
When is do we? Oh, did Stern say when he's coming on or no?
I didn't see a date. No.
I haven't listened to Stern. Literally, haven't listened to him live in since I started doing the morning show. Before that,
I've said it. Mike and I listen to it all the time in the drives.
poor Mike. He's listening. He's fucking stupid.
Mike doesn't complain about it. He doesn't say turn it off.
He's not. Mike's not a complainer though.
Yeah.
Any updates from? Has Mike been tweeting from this thing or no?
No, he just backed you up on that stupid fucking Bob Snyder tweet you had the other day.
Oh my God, we had lunch the
Spare
other day.
me.
Milton.
Spare me. I didn't
fucking
say
lunch
shit.
the other day. That's a fucking lie. You're a fucking liar.
That's not a lie. It wasn't bad. You didn't
You
react
just said
to
you
it.
didn't say anything.
You didn't react to it.
I just want to get it over with. I want to fucking eat and get the clothes and get the fuck out
That's
of
not
there.
nice. Bill's a great time.
No, Bill's great. Milton's is awesome. We had a great time. But we're sitting there, we're eating lunch at Tony C's. And the conversation's fine. You know, it's weird because it's strange with Mike there because I feel bad because I feel like I always want to include him because he can't see what's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he had something that was like it felt like he was projecting to include himself. But
Yeah,
I
I
forget
feel
what
bad.
it was. I
Yeah,
forget what it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there's always the funny thing where you first see somebody and that guy feels like he has to shake his hand, but then he's like, oh, and then Mike puts his hand out, and then he's like, oh, and then he puts his hand on Mike, so he puts his hand back. It could go on forever if somebody doesn't fucking stop. So we're having lunch, and are we talking about Jerry?
Yes.
So
Somebody
what
else
happened?
brought it up.
Let me hear your version.
Somebody brought up Jerry, and then we started talking about like networks that would like Jerry, that would utilize his service. He needs something else or whatever. And I just said that every time we tried to present that stuff, he went with Bob Snyder. And I said that Bob Snyder, I don't think really has that type of relationship.
Right, yeah, but you went on for 45 seconds about it. You did.
45 seconds. 45 seconds.
I was like, why are we doing this? Yeah. Why are we doing this? But it was great. Milton's was awesome. Great new clothes. Go to Milton's right now, miltons.com. Now we might as well. Colin, did you get anything the other day?
I got 2 things.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. They're expensive. Like that.
Whoa.
In a good, good
you, fucking
quality.
stupid?
No, good quality.
kidding me?
Like
What
I
do you
feel
want
bad.
to be, $3?
No, I like expensive. I mean, is my point. I like expensive.
So buy it. Get them there.
I'm not sure. Still, he's doubling. I'd probably stop saying the E word.
No, but it's reason. It's the right.
How about you say it's
price.
high class, dummy?
It is.
Okay,
that's for
high
sure.
class. I'm a high
expensive.
class. Yes,
Really broke the
I'm
bank,
high
you
class,
moron.
so I feel bad taking
I went in.
high class.
I went in double arms the other day.
You went in big.
I went to Dino the other day. Go to miltons.com right now. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chesney Square, Chesney. We were at the Burlington Mall the other day. Get your great clothes. Bill sent us a nice note. As always, the Minifans are super loyal. We also, I think, extended Milton's is back for next year. Right?
Yep, correct.
So that's good. Go to miltons.com right now. Again, get your clothes, get your suits, get all your great deals. This is actually Milton's. I don't know which one is this? Is this Vineyard Vine? I don't even know what this is.
Beats me.
I don't know. It's
Billabong.
Milton's. It's comfortable. It's comfortable is all I know. I mean, I walked in, Montante immediately said, stylish. What was the phrase you used?
It's like very hip.
Very hip. Well, why did you say that?
Your outfit is like, either a 46-year-old man or 14-year-old boy.
I wish I was 46. I'm not 46 anymore. Go to miltons.com right now. Go to our great partners, our best partner, honestly. Milton's. Go to miltons.com right now. Why? What is it? I don't know. Dave, is that true? Did you see the outfit or no?
Did I see the outfit?
Yeah. What's?
Got
I like
colorful
that.
sweats, a good color combo.
I didn't see the sweats. I
Look
like
at the
I like the
sweats.
sweatshirt though. Oh, I can't see.
I like those dumb joggers Cullen name wears, but yeah.
Joggers?
Those stupid sweats, whatever the hell you wear. I don't know.
It's comfortable.
That's good. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
I'm with
At
you.
least I didn't get called out for wearing my skinny jeans the other day. I did wear skinny jeans to Milton's, I think.
Did you really?
Well, like I would assume other people would say they're skinny jeans. I don't know if they're technically skinny jeans, but they look like skinny jeans.
What else?
What did you make of the 98.5 thing? The Rich.
I had a lot of thoughts on it, honestly. I'm not sure where to start. First of all, I didn't believe it at first. And it got confirmed to me by a couple people in that building. So they fired that producer in 98.5. You know, you heard us talk about this the other day? You said you listened to the show. I heard you say this the other day.
That's not me. I listen to every show.
Oh, whatever. Who knows? Anyway, so they fired their morning producer, one of their producers. And Christian Arcan, one of the great gay activists. What?
I didn't say that.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
I mean, we're allies here regardless, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, you have a problem with that?
Yeah.
No, that's great.
He likes a penis in his asshole. That makes him a bad person?
That's fair.
Okay. So, so what's his name? What's the gentleman's name?
Mike Lockhart.
Mike Lockhart.
Yep.
So Fred wasn't there
Correct.
doing the show. I had the source tell me it was the third previous Monday of the last 6 where Fred was not there, by the way. I don't know what the fuck.
Is it still the foot problem?
I don't know what's going on.
infection?
So Freddie wasn't there. Rich was there, and Rich decided to take a victory lap. But look, if true, it's very nice. He said he's paying the producer's salary out of his own pocket.
But the bottom line is, this week, Mike Lockhart will be returning to Toucher and Rich.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
That's great.
And I will be paying his full salary, plus the 38% markup that the company charged me for administrative fees.
Jesus.
In return for the company allowing me to pay my own money to bring Mike back, I was made to sign a contract that the show was to write 4 articles a day for the station's website.
I'm
But that was
confused.
better.
Like, I would fucking, if I was Rich or Fred, I would fucking quit.
I don't even know. I'm with you. I don't even understand how that.
There are people at the station I talked to, a couple people at the station, who were confused, angry, sort of angry a little bit, and Rich in a weird way. Like, it puts people in a tough spot future-wise. Like, I don't know, let's say Jim Murray got fired tomorrow, our friend Jim Murray. Like, is it up to Tony Maserati to pay his salary?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a weird thing. Like, look, if Rich is doing that, that's very nice. He deserves. I don't like him. I think he's an asshole, but that's a very nice thing to do.
If you're the guys getting your salary paid for, isn't that kind of embarrassing when you probably just want to take your pride and leave?
Emasculating. I don't like. You know,
That's very embarrassing. Hey, we want you gone. Hey, this guy's willing to pay for you.
Well,
It's like, I'm good. Thank you.
I mean, they're obviously just
it's a Rico Bosco contract.
they're taking it out of Rich's current contract and putting it into like,
My guess
98.5.
my guess is they gave Rich some raise or something, right? I think.
So how much money is this guy making
You got
where he
that?
can do that?
You got that vibe that Rich got a raise out of
Do you
this?
think Rich Shertenlieb? I don't know him at all. We've talked a couple of times. I don't like him. He doesn't like me. Fine. So what do you think Mike Lockhart is making?
$60,000.
$60,000. So with a 38% markup.
Yep.
That's like whatever, 84 grand or something.
Sure. Yep.
You're telling me that Rich Shertenlieb is writing Mike Lockhart a check every other Friday?
I'm telling you that if
$4,000, whatever, $6,000, $3,000.
I'm saying that if Rich Shertenlieb makes $500,000 a year,
Makes
he
more
now
than that,
makes
I'm sure.
$420. That's what I'm saying.
Right. So they're paying.
Beasley is paying that to Mike Lockhart and taking it like.
There's still that much money in radio?
It also makes Fred look like a prick.
I think it makes Rich also look like a prick because
now. But he's doing. I mean, he's paying the guy's salary. Like, I don't want to. I like to rip him, but that is a nice thing.
But if Fred says like, I can't right now, I can't take money out of my own pocket.
Well, that's what I just said. It makes Fred look bad.
If you're going to do that, wouldn't the right way to do it be off the air?
Well, yes, but I mean, I do it on the air too.
Well, first of all,
that's why you're here.
It's
Again,
content.
Second time he's done it, he scripted it. He's looking down, reading a paper.
Oh, was he? Was he really?
Yeah, it looked like it at least, and it sounds like it.
I know he's loathed in that building. I do know that. But hey, still good for him.
What are you eating? Pecans over there?
No, I got my Teddy Grahams
in a loose bag.
I put them in a Ziploc bag.
All right.
It's a highlight of my morning. What do you want me to do?
Why don't you just come in with a little thing of Teddy Grahams by themselves?
What do you mean?
Like a little bag of Teddy Grahams?
He buys the box where it's in bulk base. Not bulk, but you know what I mean. Yeah.
I'm cheap. Go ahead.
That's unbelievable.
I wouldn't pay for fucking Gaulion's salary if I was in the I'll tell you that.
But it's like that. So let's say you were willing to do that to like
I'm kind of with Montante though. Like, if I'm that guy Lockhart, I feel like an asshole.
Even if you don't have a plan B, like that's very emasculating.
Also, how about you just fucking raise money as a show and like you fucking did it for Munchkin or whatever, raise money for his kids or his parents or whatever. Who was that? Who was the kid you raised money for the kid or whatever? Like, do you think the audience would get behind bringing somebody
Mancock.
Yeah, the guy who used it all in gambling.
Yeah. Like, why wouldn't you bring the audience?
That guy. Yeah,
bring the audience into it, not make a guy doing a 20 share in Boston.
No, right, but wrong. Why not just go in there with Fred Toucher and say, listen, we're not going on the air again until you pay this. Bring this guy back.
Yeah.
We're done. Like, but I wonder.
But how was there not a column in the Boston Globe today being like, how did Beasley allow
why do you think
this to get? I know, but it's fucking insane. It's insane.
These are Rabos, what a great guy Rich is. And it's a very nice thing Rich is doing. I want to make that clear.
It is, but it isn't.
No, but it's still.
At the end of the day, it's nice.
Because to your point, it makes Fred look awful. If Fred said to Rich, I cannot afford to do this in my life right now, and Rich said, fuck it, I'm doing it anyway, that's still kind of a shitty.
Well, how about if Rich said, fuck, I'm doing it anyway, I'm doing it behind the scenes?
That's the way. And maybe bring it up 6 months later.
Yeah.
Not right as soon as it happens.
And then did it.
Which is what behind this never brought up on the air, and they're like, hey, Beasley's bringing him back.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but it was better for content for the show for this, I think. It's a good move.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
I just think Beasley looks like absolute fucking morons.
So here's the thing. Like, it feels like Beasley is spiraling worse than fucking Entercom right now.
Yeah.
Or this is like, who fucking botched this? Like, who allowed this to happen? I was told, I don't know if I should say this or not. I was told that they fired Arcan. He didn't even know about it. They stopped paying him on like a Tuesday. He did shows after that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing shocks me in radio. Nothing shocks me.
No, but
nothing would shock me at the Arcan situation.
Here's the thing. If I said to you, hey, Rich Shertenlieb is paying out of pocket this producer who got fired to bring him back, you'd be like, that's really nice.
Yes. Sure.
And I get that, but it's just a weird story. I don't know, like Fred's not paying for half of it. But by the way, like, that's not, Fred shouldn't have to pay.
He shouldn't have to.
You know what I mean? Like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or how about just go try to find a way to sell another advertiser or two and allocate it to this.
Also, Morning Show's doing a 25 rating.
Yeah.
In 2022, and I got to listen to some corporate shithead tell me that we need to produce 4 columns on 98.5.com.
That part sounds like a joke.
No, that's real. Like,
that is.
I would be like, get the fuck out of this office, or I will kill you. I will get a gun and murder you if you do that.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that's like 2008 bullshit.
That's 2008 bullshit, and they used to do that, and it would make sense because that article would go all over
EI.com?
Well, EI.com was a little bit different, but on CBS, they used to write it. Like a 98.5 employee would write it, and it would also go to the television station. It would also go to all these different...
So what?
No, but it had multi...
Do you think first of all, do you think 3 months from now they'll be doing 4 a day?
I would hope not.
This sounds a lot like one of your clients.
Who's that?
Rico.
What do you mean?
He has to write a certain amount to keep his job.
Well, people read the Barstool blogs, though. Nobody's read 98.5.com.
No, yeah, that's a good point.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. This reminds me of Rico as well. Rico, I think, wants to work separately for the Kirk Minahan show. We're still trying to make that happen behind the scenes.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, that was the craziest part of the story to me. And you're right. If Chad Finn was a media critic, he would write it, but instead he's, he probably contributed to the fucking Deuce Tatum story or whatever.
Yeah. Oh,
but the point is,
headline was unreal.
But like they sitting in a meeting, I guess I gotta give Rich credit in a way, because if a guy said that to me, like a Joe Zarbano type, or whoever above that said, listen, also 4 stories a day, I would be like, we do a morning show here. Fuck you.
Yep.
But hey, that's why you survive.
Well, it also shows how fucked radio is and how radio personalities just feel like right now they have to do whatever they have to do to keep their job long term.
Yeah.
Right? If that's happening right now, there is no long term for this guy.
For who? The producer?
The guy who's getting his salary,
he's a producer in radio in 2022.
He won't be there in 2 years.
No. And I think they're just, I don't know. And their show's syndicated right now.
Syndicated, but it's syndicated locally.
Oh, so it makes no money. So it's like Fall River or something.
I think the syndication doesn't make them any money. But in a perfect world, Odyssey would still be a relevant company, and they'd be like, fuck you. Now it's a bidding war in a year. Like, go fuck yourself.
Is there ever a chance that Amazon would just buy up all these shit companies like Odyssey and just control everything?
Who would buy them?
Oh, like fucking Amazon.
Yeah, there's absolutely a chance that a tech company would buy Odyssey.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? You don't think so?
Yeah. I don't know how they monetize it though. I don't know why.
I don't think anyone can monetize
just to have the
monopoly.
Space, you mean?
Just have a monopoly on everything.
I don't know, like the actual radio. To your point, last time we talked about.
Sometimes I think I'm so fucking. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I'll just wrap it up and do 2 years in radio after this contract, just to go back to radio and end where I started. Just the comedy
Full
of being in radio.
What?
Just the comedy of being in radio, make me laugh. To deal with these people. Yeah. I do miss a little bit being in a meeting like that. Part of me was oddly jealous where I was like, I would give anything to be able to say, because I work for people who are smart and like leave me alone most of the time, to sit there and have somebody say, look, like you just did a 25 rating, which is like, that's like scoring 600 points in a basketball game. And they say to you, oh, by the way, we fired your producer this morning. And they, by the way, did not know. That is true. They had no idea.
Yep.
And you can bring him back, but you have to pay for it yourself. We're going to do a little markup for it as well. And also, Mike has to write four. So he's going to write like, oh, it's time for Bailey Zappi or whatever. Gee, I don't even know. Fucking, is Jason Tatum a top 5 player? Like, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Crazy.
It's insane. Chad Finn, what the fuck are you doing?
Is there stuff that you look back on your EEI days that were so ridiculous that was going on behind the scenes that you didn't talk about that you wish you would have?
No, that's the problem. Is usually I go on the next day and talk. Now, Rich, I can tell Rich has got some anger there, so he's dancing around it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to think about it. I just remember in the middle of Merchant stuff, one that like we were gonna have Brandy Love on, for example, and like I remember Mark Hannon calling me. I was in Winchester with Harry, walking to the bookstore. Mark Hannon called me. He's like, we can't have Brandy Love on tomorrow because the Merchant stuff. I was like, what does one have to do with the other?
Yeah, I don't see the correlation.
Talking about.
It kind of looks like a tranny now.
He's like, looks like a what?
It kind of looks like a tranny now, so a little crossover.
Member of the transgender community?
Yes.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah, this is not Montante.
I'm trying to connect. All right,
it's not Montante's world, Jesus. So, so I was like, I don't even see these. Like, well, I'm like, you're just a fucking dummy. And like, but my thing is like, I was like, I'm not going to do the show tomorrow. Like, and sometimes I would just pretend I was sick.
Yeah.
Or I would just show up at like, I'd go for a walk for half an hour.
Especially if he is as important as Rich is portraying him as.
Which I'm sure he's not, but yeah.
Well, Rich he has to go into the office an hour and a half earlier now without him.
You believe that?
Yes, I do. Producers are important.
I believe they're important too. I think Shertenlieb is going in the office at 3:30 or whatever to go. I mean,
yeah.
Please. It's not heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Although that show's super produced, right?
I think they do have a lot of audio.
Anyways, crazy story. I look forward to Chad's. I didn't get a chance because I don't subscribe to the Globe to read my friend Nicole.
Is she the one? Dunca? Is she there? Nicole Dunca?
I don't know who it is. She wrote the Deuce Tatum story. I haven't gotten a chance to dig into that yet. I look forward to it.
When does that kid stop being cute? I mean, because it's ridiculous.
Oh, don't do this. Don't Reamer Deuce.
Well, I don't mean it like that. I'm saying, like, when I was young, the Jason Kidd thing was a big thing. Then he just floated away. No one ever talked about it again.
Yeah. I think it's this weird thing where.
Like, what's the shelf life on this kid?
Barstool does this too. They pretend like athletes' kids are better than like other kids. It's just weird.
Nicole Yang.
Yeah, because their daddy's famous.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Nicole, you're right. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's a great, hard-hitting story.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what's his? Shirley. Like, what's his take on the transgender issue? Has anybody asked him? Like, if he's gonna be a celebrity, let's answer some fucking questions, Deuce.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, his teachers are probably talking to him about it. Tell you that much.
It's the number 6 most popular article on BostonGlobe.com.
Oh, I'm sure. I don't doubt it. Yeah.
So they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Number 1 is the legacy of Kowloon. Jared will love that.
Jared write that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
Is that finally getting knocked down? Is that why that's yeah?
I have no idea.
The legacy would kind of hint towards that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never met Deuce Tatum. I really look forward to it. I'm sure he's a fascinating fucking 6-year-old. Like every other 6-year-old. Everyone thinks their kid's the greatest. And look, I mean, I have Harry on here, but anyway.
Unrelated, I'd say one of the best shows that people don't talk about, Mike's watching this stupid Quincy show. Funniest show of all time that just floated away was Kids Say the Darndest Things.
What else, Steve?
I mean, no, let's talk about that. It was a great show.
I don't want to talk about that.
Did you like it?
No.
All right, when you come on Montante, we'll do an hour on this.
No, we won't. We definitely will not.
You think Kids Say the Darndest Things?
He's playing ball. It was a great TV show.
It's almost perverted that you
America's most what's America's funniest home videos? Like,
yes,
is that what he's?
Yeah,
basically?
Kids say the darndest things. They're like, oh, what's the?
You didn't want to talk about it.
I mean, it's background noise. It's just like it exists, but you would never.
Not from Montante. It's
foreground
noise for him. He's in
every once in a while, like the 9-year-olds. He said, he likes mommy's milk, and they pan in on the mom. It's a very funny show.
That's the darndest thing that he said that. It's true.
Wasn't Cosby
host? Yes, he was. I believe he was for a while. Yes, he was.
There we go. There's your Kids Say the Darndest Things.
There you go. What else, Dave?
Didn't Kevin Spacey have a day in court yesterday? What did he say?
Oh, did he?
I
know he's heading there.
He's basically beaten all these charges, right? Or like all these accusations.
They're like hard to. Yeah. Like, how do you?
He said something yesterday about his father being a neo-Nazi.
Kevin Spacey's dad was.
Yeah, so it obviously fucked with him because his father would call him words that the gay community shouldn't be called, and that's why he didn't come out and all this stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but he doesn't remember touching that guy. I know that.
Anthony Rapp.
Yes. And I guess his attorney made him apologize for something he hasn't done, which is strange.
That is weird. Yeah. I mean, stories of Kevin Spacey and young kids, younger actors, is pretty well known.
Yeah,
I tend to believe Anthony Rapp. I don't know.
Spacey's best role, the ref. Just saying.
No, I don't think so.
It's an underrated movie.
It's fine. It's a good, not bad movie.
It's a
not
fun
bad movie.
That's probably Dennis Leary's best work.
Probably. I've never found Dennis Leary for a second good. I've never liked his stand-up. I didn't like his attitude.
Rescue Me was good, though.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Also, I've heard he's a giant asshole.
I was driving back from work, another thing that you won't care about. I was driving back from Maryland, and my coworker made me watch a Dennis Leary hour-and-a-half special. It was horrific. Though he was so aggressive, fast beat, and isn't he great? I was like, no, I can't even fake it. He's horrible.
Yeah, that does not work for me. I like celebrities.
Is he a Boston guy?
Yes.
Worcester, right? He does that Worcester firefighters thing. I know that, but
yeah, no, which is very nice.
Yeah.
He does all that stuff. Yep. So I like my celebrities who are nice guys. Like my guy Jimmy Corden. That's my guy.
Yeah, that's a great guy.
That is my sort of guy. Oh, I lap up stories like that. When I saw he was trending in Y, I was like, fucking feed me everything. I even went into Reddit, which I never do. Oh, what an asshole, huh?
He is an asshole.
Oh, did you know this or no?
But he called and apologized. I hadn't heard stories in the past.
You see this, Montante?
Yeah, I saw he was an absolute jerk at a restaurant.
Oh, but then there's a whole bunch of stuff. You know, he's one of these guys. There's Pile on City.
Yeah.
He's the guy that does the singing and the
karaoke or whatever.
Yeah. Was he off the Ellen coaching tree?
I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. Well, she of course.
That's where he learned it from.
That's true.
I like that complaint against him where somebody wrote a comment that they were sitting next to him at a restaurant and they didn't say anything because he was acting like a massive cunt.
Yeah.
But if you're doing that in 2022, everyone has cameras. Like, what do you do? Have some self-awareness.
No, just pretend to be a nice guy.
Yeah.
You're an actor anyway.
I like the plane story.
Oh, the one where it was his kid and his wife?
He was in first class and there were like this kid and the baby in the back. And then they moved him up to first class. There was an empty seat. And the guy was like, oh, Cor was actually very nice the whole time. The baby was crying, but he didn't complain about it. Then the flight was over and like he didn't get her bag and she kind of snapped at him. Turns out it was his fucking wife. That's the worst story I've ever heard about a fatso on the plane with his family, other than Shattuck with his fucking family traveling separately than him, I would say. Shattuck is like a less talented, fatter Corden, wouldn't you say?
Well, like Corden does have like moderate talent.
That's what I'm saying.
Does not
he's less talented. Yeah,
no, but like Shattuck doesn't even have a shred of talent.
Right. Like if Corden was like a Nazi,
yeah,
like twice the size and more evil, he'd be Shattuck, I think.
Yeah. I don't know if Corden's on Awaken 180.
Even though they're Nazis are like, get this fucking fatso away from me. This guy is pure evil.
Blabbering too much.
Oh, what is he doing?
I usually wouldn't believe it, but I think on that same thread that you're referencing, the tweet below it was like, he couldn't name one single person.
Yeah,
on
there's some
his
video.
staff.
I watched it. There was somebody, I saw some video of him and Patrick Stewart, and they were being assholes to each other. Patrick Stewart was kind of laid back, and I could tell Corden was like, he looked like a prick.
Yeah.
Which, I like stories like that. Those are always fun.
He's leaving, right? He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Man, big shake up in late night.
It's going to be crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like there's not that I'm famous or like that or anything, but I feel like there's no story like that about me at a restaurant or anything. You've been out with me. I'm very laid back.
I've heard about the Amazons, or not the Amazon. Amazon's my mind. What's the bookstore?
Which Barnes & Noble?
That was a story.
What do you mean? When I was running and rolling around?
Falling around and
I
shit?
was screaming and
No,
calling
you're
employees.
talking about a person, yeah.
Yeah, I'm calling employees
That's
assholes.
still not fantastic adult behavior.
No, but that's
That's not what
different.
you strive
That's
for.
different than like if a worker came up to me and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like I don't think I've ever done that in my life. Yeah. Have you? No,
I don't understand.
We've said this before. Like I'm purposely like overly nice to waiters and waitresses. A, I feel bad for them. It's a fucking tough job. B, I just like it's one less thing. I don't want to be an asshole to them.
If you treat people like that, you're just telling you're just a scumbag.
Just an asshole. Like I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't have that impulse. I don't even beat my horn when I'm like cut off and shit like that, stuff like that. I don't do any of that.
Yeah,
but I'm a pussy. So.
But I'm trying to think of somebody who. I'm trying to think of somebody I've been around who's been rude to.
Lesser than people.
Yeah. Oh, I can think of somebody who was rude to waiters and waitresses a few times.
Dino?
No, close though. Very close. Very close.
Oh wow, you want to call him out?
Who?
You're talking about Jerry Callahan?
No, Jerry's good. No, somebody in Dino's life. Somebody who Dino entered a union with a few years ago, I would say.
Interesting.
Yeah, kind of a rough scene. But anyway. Okay. What else?
Nothing overly exciting.
What do you mean?
Barbara, did you hear Barbara on Token CEO? I'm sorry about that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I know.
How did you miss that? What's going on there for?
I guess we need those bookers to get us better people than Paul Heyman every now and then.
I want to talk to Drew McIntyre.
Oh yeah, did I screenshot the whole thing? I didn't think I did.
No, you offered Collins like, yeah, Barca will be one if you have Drew McIntyre.
Who's Drew McIntyre?
He's in the WWE.
So you had one little trending video where you went after the AEW guy. So now all of a sudden
trending that video? Which video?
I don't know, trending. It got like 25,000 views.
What did? I don't know what you're talking about.
That Tony Khan video, you called him a bitch or an asshole or something?
I did on the show?
It was starting to pick up in the circles of wrestling
Oh,
fans
is that
on
right?
Twitter. Yeah. Oh yeah, they loved you for a second and then all of a sudden they turned on you because
Who's they?
Wrestling fans.
They did? What happened? Why did I miss this whole drama? Did you see this? I missed this whole
No,
drama.
this is after Portnoy absolutely botched the whole thing. I think you responded to it.
Oh, and he messed up.
You called
got the cons wrong.
You called Tony Khan like an asshole. Little
He is.
bitch.
He seems like a prick. Yeah.
Okay, and then 2 seconds later, you made a sarcastic joke saying you're a Vince McMahon guy.
Oh, people took it seriously?
So at first, people loved you
Oh,
because
that's
they
funny.
only listened
Oh,
to
that's
you
funny.
bashing Tony Khan,
That's
and
funny.
then they turned on you. Yeah,
I don't think losing the wrestling community is the biggest loss.
No.
that's a nice little community online, though.
Oh, they're loyal for sure.
Like if Brandon Walker can all of a sudden flip a switch, interview MJW, and get 500,000 views.
Well,
it's not bad.
as Gaz said, like when Brandon Walker does a show by himself, no one watches.
Yeah, but if you have that in your back pocket,
Sure, but I mean, I have nothing against Drew McIntyre, but I wouldn't have a question to ask him. Like, hey, Drew.
What was your question? What was your question for Paul Heyman?
Benoit?
Yeah,
knew
what was
him.
his comment? Well,
He said something a couple of times I saw. And
at an event.
Or,
he said
just, or
something.
Vince, or just the business of it. I feel like he's a smart guy. I mean, I could talk to him. I mean, I don't think it would be great. Maybe it would be great. I have no idea, but I wasn't really.
Yeah,
I also don't know if he'd be like on. Like, I don't need that.
he would be on.
Those wrestling guys are always on.
If they
Yeah.
pitched him alongside a professional wrestler, like they're trying to promote, obviously,
Sure.
an event, he's not
They're
going.
probably trying to promote the event in Saudi Arabia, which I would ask about also.
Oh, that would have actually been funny.
Yeah, just be like,
Yeah,
oh, you're
yeah.
like, look, I'm out here. You're making a buck. Did you? Because other wrestlers have struggled with that. Some don't go.
Yep.
A couple of times ago, they were stranded. They left them on a plane for like 18 hours in Saudi Arabia. They had to cancel a show there or whatever. Yeah. So
They're pro wrestler now without Vince. They're
Who's they?
on the side, like WWE. They're on the side of the wrestler now.
oh, they are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's go Vince too. I'd be like, is it kind of weird? Like, what's it like? Who's doing this? Who's doing? Is Vince? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like you could have a 10-minute conversation.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre would be like, oh, who are you facing? Who are you going to break? You take him down? Like, what the fuck are you going to say?
Yeah.
You mad? Like, I don't know. Who knows?
Oh, Barkley signing 10-year deal. Maybe
Like 70 when it's done.
in the range. They said it could anywhere
Over
between
a-
100 or
yeah,
200.
Over 100.
It's a big.
He's worth it.
One of the few times where that whole crew, I think, is like, you don't want to mess with that. It
They're
works. Yeah.
They're so much better than the next.
Yeah.
You know, I don't say the next thing too. I mean, they kind of did with Biz, right, for the hockey. It's pretty
Right.
good, but it's not the not the same.
Barkley's just a different, to me, and I don't think it works as well if you take Ernie Johnson out or Kenny Smith, even Shaq, who I don't watch a lot, but it clearly fits in. So
Yeah, I don't get the Shaq thing just because I don't. He's so quiet that
Yeah.
I can't like. get
He's
right.
one of the opposite guys, who like the opposite of Corden. Like all you hear is great things about Shaq.
yeah, supposedly he's super charitable and
Yeah.
yeah. So no, I wasn't surprised. I was just surprised at the length of the deal.
Yeah.
Charles has got to be.
Well, they can get. I'm sure there's an out whenever they want to get out.
Was he
talking about
ever?
going to live and stuff?
Yeah, was he ever offered an official contract?
I don't know that.
No,
That I don't know.
he was never going. He obviously just used it.
He is levy, leveraging chip. Smart.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah, for sure. No, good for them. Yeah. Book Charles Barkley.
Luck.
Okay. Any other guests coming up?
What is the next guest
Steve.
that's close?
That's true. Steve Robinson. Yeah.
No,
Gary
I
Beatty,
probably missed my Jay Leno window, unfortunately.
Is Gary Beatty the third chair guy? You think or no? No.
He was a nice guy to me this morning.
That's good.
I don't know if he'll make it. He might be a Guy Geller-esque type of situation.
Do we have a Guy Geller update?
No, he gave a lot of credit to the cause. Let's say that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
To Bill Cosby?
No, to the cause.
Oh, I got you.
CAUSE.
Gotcha. Somebody sent me a Guy Geller story
Obituary?
from.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he's alive.
Oh, no. Story from recently. But he's gone. He's kind of gone quiet on us. No.
When was he
fucking
ever
93.
When was he ever loud with us?
I don't know.
When
He's
you
all-
guys called him, you
That's
called
true.
him.
That's true. I suppose that's true.
His story is amazing. I mean, it is all these dumb movies they're making. You can't make one about Guy.
Did you read the book?
I haven't read a book in my life.
What? You've never read a book in your life? Cover to cover?
I used to go. The last one I actually looked at was probably Captain Underpants, second grade. I'm not
Oh,
a big
Harry
reader.
likes those. Yeah, he liked those. Like in school, you didn't read for books you had to read.
I wasn't very good at school, believe it or not.
I believe you. I absolutely don't think you're lying.
You can take my word on that one.
I believe you. Like it never crossed. You wouldn't want to read like even like an idiot, like a
I don't have
Rick
the
DeSantis book or
I
something.
don't.
Ron
have,
DeSantis.
Ron.
Ron.
I don't have the attention span.
Yeah, you have ADHD.
Yes.
It feels like you do. Yeah. Huh. Okay. You've never read a book in your life.
Maybe skim through Captain Underpants. I don't know if that counts.
Don't tell Jerry.
Do you listen to any like not audiobooks, but do you listen to podcasts that are more like nonfiction based stuff?
I can tell you what podcast he listens to. He fucking listens to. You know what they are.
I listen to like three.
Gino.
He's not a part of the regular rotation.
Are you
right
happy
now.
with the length of his podcast?
Yeah, there's a good formula to it.
Good. If you now as a sales guy, are you part of the? Are you pushing that formula in Jerry's head, 38 or 55?
Yeah, that's out of my hands.
Okay. Do you find that to be an insane line of thought or no?
There's got to be, a reason for it.
No, there doesn't. Well, yeah, I suppose there does, but it's insane. But yeah, I guess. Why don't
you just go on Jerry's show every day? Why don't you just do that?
Listen, I'm upset with Jerry right now. We're not here to talk about Jerry.
Why is that?
I called him. Said, call me when you get to Boston. Gave him a call. Doesn't answer. 2 minutes later, he's fucking retweeting Bongino, so I know he's on his phone.
Oh, so he's not a good boss.
Answer the phone. Answer the phone.
What did you call him about? Just talk to him?
I wanted, a little very funny joke I had. I came in here. I wanted to talk about kids saying darndest things, and I wanted to have a Shea Concrete hat.
Oh.
I got one for you, Montante. Give me a call when you're here. Call him. Nope.
What do you, Jerry, think that would be like? I'd be upset if you had that hat on?
That'd be funny.
Oh, I like Greg. Greg's a great guy. I'd be happy if
Who
you
the
were
fuck's
here.
Greg?
That's the guy who owns Shea Concrete, Sherry's brother-in-law.
Oh.
He's a great guy. I'd be happy if you wore that. I got no problem with that.
I got to put something over this.
God knows Jerry's only advertising. Guy's making $4,000 in advertising. I mean, we're gonna do what we can here to keep him in business. What was I gonna say? Something else I was gonna mention. I don't even know. I gotta look. I saw the New York Times. I didn't read it yet. I want that printed out in the other one for Thursday. They had this huge profile of that Mallory Rubin from The Ringer, how her Game of Thrones podcast is like the greatest thing ever.
I think I saw that.
I just want to read
yeah,
stuff off
yes,
that. I just think
yeah,
it's going
yeah.
to be funny. It's fucking dumb.
Yep.
What else? Anything else?
Yeah, nothing exciting. Nope.
All right, we'll take a few calls if you want.
All right.
Why not? We have Montante. People want to talk to him, I think.
I did see a nice tweet from Steve Peralt, who's hoping that the Padres can get 8 more wins for Don Orsillo, by the way.
Is he serious?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see this. I hate Steve Peralt.
By the way, it was a throwaway line, but I think Kirk did predict the Padres win the World Series.
That's true.
So
I did.
What it's worth.
Padres Yankees, I believe I have.
Well, you might be half right.
Well, Game 5 tonight, right?
Yeah.
So what time did they call that game?
Oh, they're like a lot of people were there. Like they called it super late.
That's a tough spot.
And by the way, to get to there's a lot of people going from Connecticut, from New Jersey. That's a
for
fucking
sure.
pain in the ass.
Oh, it's the worst.
And they took
fucking
off,
Bronx.
Yeah, fuck that. That's bad.
So what time's the game today? Do we know, Dave, or no?
I think it's a 4:05 start, maybe.
Oh, so
Baseball does it so wong.
So now those people have to, if they can, they have to trudge back in there.
The people right now trying to sell their tickets. You can't. Very few people can pull that off.
That's the thing, from Connecticut to the Bronx. I mean, you can't really take the train. It's just
Even from Manhattan to the Bronx, it's a disaster. It's a nightmare.
No, you just jump on the train. I mean,
Yeah, but it's a confusing thing.
Well, if you're living in Manhattan, it's not, Mike.
Okay.
But it's not.
I'm saying I struggle with the subway system in New York.
I actually think there's a chance you're actually illiterate. Like if I put something in front of you, I don't think you'd be able to read it.
Oh, I could read, not well.
Yeah. What level do you think you're at reading wise? Like a 4th grade level?
No, because all these teachers are teaching the bullshit in school now. We're going from like a 1990 scale. I would say I'm like a 6. I'd be a smart 5th grader.
Where'd you get your
okay
SATs?
7th? Didn't even take them.
What do you mean? You just blew them off?
Didn't take. What's the point? I graduated 283 kids. I'm not going to tell you where I finished.
Are the first 2 numbers a 2 and a 6?
No.
2 and a 5.
No.
Am I going the wrong way?
Yeah.
2 and a 7.
No.
2 and an 8.
283.
You finished dead last year in high school class?
Within 2 weeks ago, I was not going to graduate, but they pushed me through. So thank you. Appreciate that.
Wow.
Huh. And look at you now, living on the water.
I'm doing unbelievable.
A sales guy.
Look at me.
Your own podcast.
You just wake up and you see the water, like immediately from your bed?
Yeah, you get a
That
hurricane,
sounds so
you wake
nice.
up and it might even be in your room.
That sounds so nice.
This is your own place.
Yeah.
You own it.
Own it.
I'm confused.
I work, I'm a human being.
Well, I know that, but I mean, you must make a really nice living, though.
I got a really, really, really good deal on the thing.
How long ago did you buy it?
3 years.
Must be small, though. No?
It got it's actually so my
Is
unit,
it like a little beach house, like a little?
it's a 2-bedroom apartment condo.
Higher, lower, 750.
Oh no, it got appraised for $650. But I know the guy who sold it, and he said, "Listen, I bought it, 15 years ago for $60,000." He goes, "If you give us $360 for it, and I make $300 on it, yours."
Really?
Fuck you. I hate fucking
Why would he
stories
do
like
that? I hate people.
He's loaded.
I fucking
So
hate
what?
that. I hate
Now
that.
you're gonna sell it for like $750?
You lucky fuck. Yeah, now
Either
you're
that
going
or
to make all
default
the
on the
money.
mortgage.
Yeah, what a fucking...
Probably get it taken back from me at some point, but
Bankruptcy. Jesus.
Yeah, that should have been in the contract. He should have wrote that in. He gets
my-
like
yeah,
when
when you
he
default in
sells
5 years, it comes
his
back to me.
kid, like one of his heirs.
Well, he can't write it.
it's true.
Did you just write X on it?
Definitely can't read it.
You signed a deal?
Sign in Crayola.
Well, good for you.
Oh, that's so lucky. Fuck.
Wow. So so it's a condo.
Yeah.
Excellent. How much do you have a monthly HOA or no?
Yeah, we get with fees, all types. It's
Do you have
ridiculous.
anything
too.
in there? Like there's not a pool or anything, is there?
No, the next to us has a pool.
Do you use it?
No, I'm actually not a huge beach guy either.
You just like to look at it. I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm the
I
exact
like
same way. I'm with you.
if I'm doing some work emails, I'll go sit by the ocean here. In
That's
the
the right
back.
attitude. I like that. That's smart. No?
No, sounds great.
Oh, yeah, that's smart, Montante. I
It's
like
a good
that.
setup.
It's good. All right. Load up. Do we have the number? They're already loaded up?
Load up.
People want to talk to us.
Ooh, Kirk, it's a drunka Greg Polar calling from Sweden.
Hey, Greg, how you doing?
Kirk, I'm very good. I have a question, but first, as you know, I must remove my member from the co-host of Saturday Night Live's Weekend Update from the mid-2000s.
All right, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
I was wondering, am I invited to the live show?
In Maine? Sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, very good. I thought maybe I could get on stage and list every celebrity I've run into at a Shoney's restaurant.
I guess you could. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, I'm welcome to hear that, Greg. Yeah.
Well, maybe a couple of knock-knock jokes. I know Mike's a big fan.
Do you have one right now?
Fun.
Kirk, I did not prepare a knock-knock joke for the program.
It's okay, Greg.
Maybe I will just return to thrusting into the star of Mean Girls. We hit comedy from the mid-2000s. Thank you, Kirk.
Oh, sure.
Bye.
Thank you,
I'll
Greg.
see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Knock, knock.
Okay.
Who's there?
Nana.
Nana who?
Nana, your business.
Why isn't that my business if you ask me then?
It's a knock, knock joke that my daughter tells her Nana. That's how it works.
Is that try to wake her up? Is that what she does? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. No breakfast on Sunday, huh? I saw?
No, she was sick.
COVID?
I called her a sissy. No. She got whatever we had.
Jesus,
Yeah.
2022. Don't say
Yeah.
that.
Jesus. Go ahead.
Unbelievable.
Hello.
Kirk, Scott Boris, how you doing?
Oh, hi, Scott. How are you? Wow.
Good. I recently took on a new client. His name's Steve Snell, and we have some.
Scott, you probably know. Scott, one moment. Scott, the lines are loaded up. I assume.
Sure. Load up. Yep.
This is not the first time we've spoken, Scott. I had you as a guest to discuss Jacoby Ellsbury's contract on the baseball show with Rob Bradford and Alex Spear. In I think 2011. But you probably, right. Yeah, I'm sure you remember.
Yeah, back
simulcast on
Those were the days.
simulcast or no?
It was combative.
I was pretty horny for that TV simulcast of the baseball show. I'll be honest with
It
you.
wasn't that one. It was on the EI one. And I did that. I think I did that once or twice too. But I remember afterwards, Rob texted Boris because Boris did not like a couple of questions I asked. So Rob was in full scramble mode at that point. Go ahead. It's like the time we interviewed Carl Crawford at Family on the Weekend show. And he was off to a terrible start. And I asked him like a couple of, not even tough questions, but like, if you could do it over again, would you rather be in Tampa? The interview ended. Carl Crawford left. Rob looked at me and he sprinted after Carl Crawford to like apologize.
That's such a fair question, though.
Of course.
Be in Tampa, no one
Carl
cares.
Crawford didn't care, but yeah, go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get into the history. Go ahead, pal.
That's all right. Hey, it's water under the bridge, Kirk.
Oh, good.
It's 10 years ago now.
Yeah,
Things
you're
changed.
right. You're right.
All right. Yeah. So, anyways, I brought on this new client. Was it Scott Snell? Steve Snell.
Steve Snell. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And so, look, we want to make this deal happen. We want to get him on the Kirk Minahan show.
Sure.
We have multiple offers and other outlets. So,
which
I'd
other
like to open negotiations if that works for you.
which other outlets, Scott? Out of curiosity.
I don't
know. That's why I asked.
I don't know if do you still work with that guy Jerry?
Oh no! I'm with somebody right now who's his lead sales guy though. So yeah,
going good.
Vice President of Jerry County
Okay,
Productions.
yeah. Well, there's some talk going over there.
I could see that.
I don't want to really entertain those other offers. I just kind of want to work with you right now, Kirk.
Sure.
So we had a couple of touch points. Some are negotiable. Some are just hard stops. They have to be met.
Sure.
So I'd like to open up the negotiations if that'd work for you.
Yeah, we're here for it.
Quite the buildup.
All right. So as you're well aware, my client currently lives with his parents. So let's just tackle salary to start with, okay?
Right. Yeah. Let's start.
We're going to need him to make a little bit more than he was making when he was working. So we'd like to start the negotiations at about $28,000 a year.
Too high. Did you hear him last week?
Too high?
Way too high. Yeah. I would say move the 2,800. We can begin to have the conversation.
All right. Well, we're flexible on that. We won't get too bogged down with that.
Okay, yeah, smart move, I think. So.
Yeah. So the next thing I wanted to cover was health insurance.
Mm-hmm.
I heard previously on the program you'd offer Justin health insurance, and I think that it would be reasonable to expect you to offer that to my client Steve Snell as well.
Sure, absolutely. By the way, I unfollowed Justin on Twitter as an update.
Oh, you did?
I did. Yeah. Doesn't work for the show anymore. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Kirk. And then finally, this is my last piece that I had here.
I sure
and
hope
this
so, yeah.
This is not negotiable.
Okay.
Okay. So this has to be met for my client.
Go ahead.
Upon hiring Steve, you have to allow him to change his name to Barstool Snell on Twitter. Don't tell me there's no precedent for it.
That's fine.
I've seen Barstool Rhea, Barstool Carl.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's a good one, Scott. I think that's a good move for the brand. Yeah, thank you, Scott. That's a good one. Thank you. I think that makes sense.
That's really all he cares about.
All Dave does is hang up on people. This guy's fucking talking for an hour and a half.
Free reigns.
Was he your fucking brother, Dave?
Oh, you liked him.
He was fine. Barstool Snell, I think, would be a good move, though. What's your take on
good
Steve
handle.
Snell? You not a fan?
Hates him.
Oh, does he hate him?
Yep. Just
I feel hate him. I don't care.
Just say it.
Yeah, no, but there's like I don't think he's bad. I feel bad for him.
Okay, but you like him on the show?
No.
Okay, well, fine. All right.
Well, last week it was like you and Dave. I want to, you know.
That was bad. Yeah, that was bad. I think he was just.
Well, he thought he overdid it the first time, so he tried to find the happy middle ground.
You're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
Didn't find it.
Yes. But yeah, like I watched some of his recap show the other day. He said some really funny things. I'm like,
how
where
do you
is
do
that guy?
How do you do if it was just one take? Because his shit's jumping all over the place.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, he's still the guy that was the 5 Fs.
Yeah,
that's very funny.
That is funny.
That's funny. Like, where is that guy? Where is he?
He's gone.
Are we? You think he's gone?
I don't know.
We're never getting him back.
He's definitely changed for sure.
At any point were you actually considering?
No, God, no. Jesus, no.
Well, I don't think that's fair.
I mean,
I was taking it seriously, and I don't know why he decided to bash me for trying to help him. But
that's true. Dave, by the way, has been. Yeah, that's true. You're right about that, Dave. I mean, no. Look, if he had, like anybody else,
we were looking for something. We were looking for somebody to create social media content.
Yeah,
he was.
We
He was
have
there.
an electric new guy on social media, Harrison.
It's fair.
He does. He's pretty good on social media.
Great job with design. Great job
with what?
Design.
Great. Oh, yeah, no, he's very good. He's very good. He's great. He's great. He's wonderful. Hey,
Probably gonna need him for Black Friday.
What?
We're gonna need him for Black Friday.
Push merch.
You're gonna need to.
Why? We have no merchandise.
We're gonna start. We're gonna need. There's no way they're not gonna ask for something for Black Friday.
Ask us. I'm not gonna ask us anything. They don't care about us. All right. Hello.
Well, they do.
Hello. How you doing, Kirk?
Hello.
Hi. So I don't know if you guys have already talked about this or not, but I wasn't sure if you're aware. But Ben Chicklets is coming out with a second podcast. I was just wondering if Dave put in this 2-week notice yet.
Oh, is that true, Dave? I
saw that. I saw that briefly. Is that Merle's is doing like a spin-off show?
No, it's going to be. It's a different. I actually saw
Yeah.
this. Hold on, I saw this. It's Whitney will give oral sex with a different member of the Red Sox front office. I believe. Yep. Sam Kennedy on Wednesdays. Werner.
Okay.
Yeah, you got Werner and Cosby on, I think, right? Think Whitney got in Werner's face about Cosby? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be great if he did that. He's fucking freaked out on him. What's up with Whitney being a Red Sox guy? It's disappointing.
Whitney,
Jeez.
yeah, he doesn't know any different.
No, he doesn't. We love him. We love him. Go ahead. Yeah, I don't care about that. Goodbye. Good luck to them. I like Merle.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that show is.
What's his name? Merlin?
Merles.
Oh, yeah, Matt Merles.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, hello. Good. I always say when shows go to spin-offs, they always work. Yeah.
Hey, 2 questions. First off, did you guys talk about the Bob Costas Francesa thing?
No.
No? Have you seen it?
Yes.
All right. Second,
That's 2 questions. That's 2 questions.
Little League Baseball.
What's that?
Second, a Little League Baseball question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure. I mean, I'm not the expert. We have other friends who are, but go ahead.
So, you obviously coach Harry Minahan, correct?
Yes, manage.
You manage Mary Minahan. I apologize.
That's fine.
Being your son and everything, do you believe that? I don't know the right way to word it.
Did you start a sentence by saying the words?
Out of him?
Hold on. Did you say that was being a son and everything? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I've said him being your son.
Oh, I guess
He's right.
I was saying everybody's a son. I think. Other than even Jesus was. Go ahead.
But how does it work? Like, how do you manage the other kids differently from Harry? If that makes sense.
What do you mean? You treat Harry like he's fucking Jesus or something?
You batting him lead off?
You treat them all the same.
No.
You treat them all the same. What's
Well, obviously,
plus, you know some of the kids
Harry
anyway.
better than the other kids, so you.
What do you got?
You get what I'm saying at all?
No, you treat them all the. I understand. I think I understand what you're saying to a point. Hold, Dave. You didn't hang up on me.
I did not. No.
You treat them all exactly the same. Exactly the same.
Yeah.
If your kid's not as good as somebody else, well, that kid plays more.
I'm saying if you think he should be 5th in the lineup, but as the Minahan last name, do you put him 7th just to cover?
No. I think what you do that's not fair to Harry.
That's
not fair to Harry.
Line, yeah.
And then when you do it the other way, it's not fair to the other kids. No, that stuff. By the way, the age that he's at anyway at this point, everybody just plays. I swear to God, if you watch me, I don't care if they win or lose. Not really. As long as they have a good time, it's just not that big.
How long does the average game go for that age group?
I think there's a limit. It's like hour 45 from the first pitch. Can't go any longer than that.
That's still pretty awful.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Hour 45.
That's not bad. Baseball, I enjoy it. But anyway, hello. But yeah, that'd be my tip.
Are the kids like pimping home runs and stuff now? The new age?
Oh, not a lot of bombs being hit in 5th grade. Not yet.
There's no fence, right?
Some of the fields have a fence on play, but nobody's going over that. But they're probably doing that. I wonder if they do that in high school now.
It's crazy. That thing, the nailer thing where he's rocking the baby around, that was very disrespectful.
To who?
I think Garrett Cole hit it off.
Disrespectful? Why?
Just fucking run around the bases.
Well, I thought you meant, do you have I thought maybe his wife had a miscarriage.
No, that would be really disrespectful.
You really thought it was disrespectful?
Yeah, fucking throw your little bat, get around the bases, fucking go to the dugout. Shut up.
What are you, 100 years old? Actually, I think you might be.
Just saying.
Jesus, disrespect.
Enough.
Hey, Kirk. Johnny Sims, how are you?
Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Not bad. My question was really directed towards Baby Dick Dave, if I could have a moment.
I prefer Baby Dave, but go on.
Do you know who Johnny Sims is, Dave?
I don't know.
What?
Adult film star.
Get the fuck out of here. You're a porn guy? You don't know who Johnny Sims is?
I'm not a porn guy. I told you, I'm not a porn guy.
That's fucking ridiculous.
I watch porn, but I don't know the
Johnny,
industry.
if you saw Johnny, okay,
names.
idiot.
Go on. Sorry about that.
All right, Dave. Dave, you're always referring to yourself as a 9.5. And I guess I'm just wondering, how many lucky ladies have gotten a piece of that tiny little
you can't do this
cocky
to me. My wife listens. You can't do this to me.
Man,
but I will be honest. It is not an impressive number. I'm a relationship guy. I mean, I'm a lover. You know that by now. You can get that. I'm a relationship guy. So I'm not a one-night stand type of guy. I was raised right. You guys have
Disappointing, Dave.
No,
It's very
it's called
disappointing, Dave.
treating women with
Class is
respect.
what it
It's
is.
classy.
Class.
I was raised right by Kathy Cullinane. All right.
She was not your first, to be clear.
Who's that?
Kathy
Your
Cullen.
mother.
No, she was
Okay,
not.
I just for the because I know people are going to speculate.
No,
that.
thank you for correcting
I'm
the record.
trying to correct the record the best I can.
Yeah, thanks.
They load it up.
They're loaded up.
All right, hold on. We'll talk about. Hold on, callers. Talk about Pair Eyewear for a second. With Pair Eyewear, changing up your frames is easier than ever. Just snap on a new design to transform your look whenever the mood strikes. Blue light sunglasses, readers, light responsive lenses, and more. Choose from a range of iconic base shapes starting at just $60, including prescription. I have the sunglasses, by the way. They are fantastic. Hundreds of matching magnetic tops, by the way. You get a pair of glasses at a great price. They make glasses fun. Swapping out frames is a snap, literally, thanks to the magnetic tops. Go to paireyewear.com, P-A-I-R eyewear.com/Kirk. You get 15% off your first purchase. That's 15% off at paireyewear.com/Kirk. Paireyewear.com/KIRK.
I don't like the precedent that guy is setting with, attractive human beings. Like, it's not all about looks. Like, just because I'm a 9.5 on the outside,
Sure,
it matters what's.
What
on
are
the
you on the
inside.
inside?
The inside, I'm working on myself at all times.
It's a constant evolution.
Yeah.
What would you give yourself right now?
5.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a peak?
Oh no. I've peaked around 8. That was 8th grade. Mentally, emotionally, all that stuff. I treat women with respect. Probably a 3.
When was that?
That's probably right after college, like somewhere around there.
Sure.
2009-ish for me.
Yeah.
It was a rough,
Interesting. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
You peaked at 8th grade, Dave?
I can see that.
Yeah, emotionally. I mean, I was a really nice guy.
I see that picture on Twitter sometimes. What's that weird picture, yearbook picture of you that people tweet out?
I have a bunch of them. Yeah.
Sophomore year.
The glasses, maybe? No.
Probably. Probably.
You know what I'm talking about. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Is that high school picture?
I don't know why. I don't remember the thought process on going behind it, but I don't know.
That's just nice. That was a 9.5. That guy.
No, I said I averaged out my entire
I was
life.
saying the outside in that picture. What were you at?
Oh no, that was a bad year for me.
Yeah.
That was probably a 6 because there were some ugly kids going through a lot of bigger problems than I had.
You had good skin at least, but you do look like a dork.
Yeah, but that was a tough year. I averaged out to a 9.5. That
Right.
makes sense. I didn't.
Sure, no, I understand. I'm sorry. Go ahead, caller.
Well, Dave, if your wife listens to this show, just keep on giving her reasons to dump you and move on and do better in life.
I predict she will remarry at some point. Yes.
You think so?
I would think so.
Okay.
Can you blame her?
I don't think on this show I give her any reasons to want to move on from me in any way. I don't think so.
Okay. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, they're gone.
No.
Funny, that
Sounded like
one
Jim Murray.
gets thrown
Got
off.
Boris
but-
on for an hour.
He was done.
All right, hello.
Kirk, Bruce Springsteen calling in.
Wow, you made it happen. Congratulations.
You're welcome. Lock.
You know, Kirk, it's a shame I'm going to go on the Howard Stern show and you're stuck with Jersey wrong next to you.
It's not right. You're
What
right.
a problem this guy is.
It's true. I know.
Yes, he is.
The best in New Jersey and the worst in
Now,
New Jersey.
over here on E Street,
Yeah.
we like to call this guy a facha brute. You understand?
I don't. Do you, Mike?
The fucking idea.
I don't know.
Yes. I'm here to promote my new soul record.
Yeah.
Only the strong.
Absolutely. I like Night Shift. I'm into Night Shift, Bruce.
Yeah, it's karaoke, my man.
It is. It is some karaoke. But so what? You're 73. You can do that. You've earned the right to do that.
Puttering around. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know who the drummer is in the E Street Band anymore.
I like any of us do at this point. All right. Thank you, Bruce. Boy, you seem very upset. Hope you bring that attitude to Stern. I would listen to that. Think anybody at Kraft's wedding? 1 second. Think anybody? Are they load up, Dave? Load up. Think anybody at Kraft's wedding, like on the side, is like, it's kind of weird. He's marrying this person, or no?
No, it could have been much weirder.
It's not gossipy. It's not gossipy like any wedding. Or kind of like, is this gonna make it? Everybody just kind of knows that's weird. He's rich.
Just weird because he's old and she's not.
Yeah.
No, but how old is she? 40 something?
She's 50, I think, right?
She's 47.
That's not bad at all. You're not going to marry another 80, unless it's Martha Stewart. Then that's a match made in heaven.
He is 35 years old.
I know, but when you get that old,
okay, how old? You're 30.
30.
Okay, so it'll be like you marrying a 65-year-old woman.
But it's different.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's better than going the other way.
Like any friends or fam, like is Jonathan Kraft totally cool with this?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Well, how old? What's her name?
Read my text messages.
Let's see. Oh, she was actually 42.
How many people would have to go to that wedding before you got the invite? 1,000? You were on there?
No, not 1,000. No. No.
I mean, look who he surrounds himself with. You think he has a lot of friends?
I thought Portnoy might get an invite, but the Goodell thing's a good point.
He couldn't even go, by the way, because then the whole New York tax thing.
Oh, Dave, he'd go. He'd
be there on fucking Zoom.
He would have gone to that.
That other girlfriend was 42 years old.
Ricky Lander
is 42 years old. Yeah.
The one who
only 7 years.
Didn't he have a kid with
five?
her,
You said
or
47. There's only 5 years younger than this.
But she's that old now, right?
Yeah.
So when that video came out, she was way young. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Does he have any kids around her age?
Yeah. Maybe the youngest. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
That's where it's a little strange.
Well, I just think. I mean, that must be a prenup like you fucking wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
I mean. Unless Kraft's completely lost his mind, which I don't think is the case.
Was she in the public spotlight before the marriage?
No, I don't think so. No, they met. I read some story where they met, some bar or something, right? I don't know. Who knows?
Party. Yeah.
You wear sneakers. Hello. I like Kraft.
How about our guy Freddie this weekend making some noise down in Carolina?
Incredible athletic achievement. No bullshit. At 63, unbelievable.
Fantastic performance. I wanted to call and invite you down to play Prestonwood Country Club with me next March.
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound?
You bet I'll be there. Can I stay at your house? Can I hang out for like a week or no?
Whatever you want to do. I know it's right up against the State Theater show. March
we'll move it.
20th.
March. Do you want me to play with you on March 20th?
Yeah, we'll move it.
Why am I getting invited on March 20th? What's going on?
I have a charity golf tournament called Birdies and Brews. We're raising money for the Cancer Research Institute.
You know what? Maybe I'll play in it. Maybe I will.
Okay.
Bruce is torn at that time.
the
You never know. All right, reach out to Dave. Maybe we'll set it.
Good. All right.
I don't have to pay for anything. I'll do it. Jesus. Birdies and Brews. Okay, I like that. Hello.
Hello?
Is that point going to fucking cure cancer, by the way? I mean, there's fucking 7 million fucking tournaments and fundraising.
Biden said he's got it. Vote for them again. He'll got it.
Good. They cured it when Trump was president?
No, he never claimed to.
Do you even want to cure cancer?
Biden came out there and said he's going to cure cancer, okay? Then he said he had cancer.
He doesn't know what's going on.
It was a whole whirlwind.
Didn't he have cancer?
Yeah, he said he did.
What was the thing yesterday? The dot, was it .com? He spelled D-O-T or something?
D-O-T,
That's
yeah.
funny. I mean, that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I feel bad. I know you hate him. I feel bad for the guy. It's cruel that he's out there right now. No?
Yeah, it's horrible.
He's like an old guy eating ice cream.
He's a Trojan horse.
It's just sad.
I mean, also, my guy Herschel Walker is he's not doing too great either.
You can't actually think that Herschel Walker's a good candidate.
I just said that.
Oh, I know, but that's where I give you credit. Like you will say he's a moron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
he's going to lose too.
He's going to get crushed.
But that's the thing. So I could say, right, exactly, Mike. So I could tweet out, I think Herschel Walker's a moron, and I think the guy running against Dr. Oz is a moron.
Oh,
so there
more
you
than
go.
that.
But no, like, why can't everybody say that? It's true. Herschel Walker pulled out like a pretend police badge.
That was so. And then
I thought he was doing it as a joke.
Did you see the video he put out to cover it?
Yeah.
He has this like fat. Looked like the guy who stopped the bombing in Atlanta.
Richard
96.
Jewell?
He looked like Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
And it's just like this is what you do to cover it up. It made it worse.
He's not going to win, right?
No, hell no. No shot.
The other guy stinks,
Fetterman's
too.
going to win.
Yeah, he's going to win.
And he's argued it up. That guy's not doing hot.
Well, Dr. Oz is not a great candidate either, by the way.
No, and Republicans hate him.
Oh, is that right? He's
he's the worst. Yeah. So there's no good. Yeah.
It's bad. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
I just was calling to let you know it's my birthday today. And I was
Oh.
wondering if Dave would give me a little happy birthday song.
Happy birthday to you.
Is that what you're looking for? You're looking for a song?
Yeah. Oh, you want a song?
Yeah, freestyle.
No. I just want the happy birthday song.
That's good enough. How old are you? How old do you know?
31.
What are you doing? What are you doing today? How are you celebrating your birthday?
I'm working.
Okay. Anything tonight? You got your girlfriend, wife, mom, boyfriend? I don't know. Anybody taking you out?
God, no.
Where do you live?
New Hampshire.
Okay. Well, I'll meet. Where do you want to go? Let's go. Dave will take you out.
Shit, I don't know now.
Okay, boy.
Jeez.
Hopefully it's your last one.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. Life well lived. Hello.
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, Dave's lucky he only got a warning. That's a moving violation, and it would have been a surcharge for 7 years, you dope. But I know you were traumatized as a white guy getting pulled over in the suburbs. So
I wasn't nervous.
That's true. You must have been nervous.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Dave, are you working on your piano recital?
Yes.
Are you or no?
Piano
Yes.
song?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Dave, what's better than a rose on your piano?
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. I don't know.
Tulips on your organ. Hey, how?
That's a good one.
I like this guy. All right, thanks for the call.
Wait, can you explain what he was saying originally? The ticket
He was
thing?
talking about your fucking car being
Yeah,
sparked.
yeah,
you, thought
but
you thought it was a small ticket. Apparently, it's a bigger deal than that.
So he was saying 7 years?
The insurance thing or something?
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know.
yeah,
I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah. Hello. I don't know. I wasn't listening. Hello. Any updates from that PI, Dave?
Hey, Kirk, what's up?
Not yet.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, Kirk, what's up?
I heard you the first time. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Dino Raja.
Oh, hey, Dino.
Two podcast things for you. First thing, did you hear me on the podcast yesterday, the Celtics Lab podcast, talking about how I smoked the national team?
I did not. No, Dino. I didn't hear that. No, I did not hear that.
Okay. Well, look at the stats. Your boy Larry Bird played like 10 minutes. He's all faking an injury. Jordan scored like 20.
I remember this game. Yeah, I remember that game, Dino. Yes, I do.
Yep. Check it out. It's a wicked boring podcast.
It sounds hideous. Yeah, go ahead.
Second thing, so what is up with Dave and Erica, I guess, it's such a charity he runs. I was trying to listen. You were down there and you were talking to some of the folks. I was trying to catch up with some of the podcasts or videos they have.
Mm-hmm.
It is so fucking boring. Like everybody's a drip except for, Dan, I guess. Dave's podcast is entertaining.
I like Dave's podcast.
Yeah.
So who are you talking about specifically? I can try and address it. What was boring?
Well, so I went through and I'm like, okay, I tried to listen to Foreplay, but maybe I'm not enough of a golf fan. But
I like Foreplay, yeah.
KFC Radio, like Spin Chicklets, I guess I should like it more. Maybe I don't like Cocky enough. Dog Walk. I was just checking out some of them, trying to. Am I missing something?
These are all the people. I like.
You named what I would say are the good ones.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I did. I listened to some of Kevin and Rico. I don't really listen to Dog Walk much. Eddie and I are enemies.
The premise is okay. Like the draft.
Does he? Do you guys actually dislike each other? Because every time you bring it up, he goes along with it.
You don't like me. I like Eddie fine, but he's complaining to management, but whatever. I'm not sure.
It's a little throwaway there.
I listened to Foreplay. I was kidding. I listened to Foreplay this morning. We were talking about Freddie. I listened to some of it. The Dan Rappaport dynamic still feels like they're trying to figure it out a little bit to me, no?
Yeah.
A little bit to me, but it's fine.
Yep.
It's good. I like it.
Riggs with a very mean tweet last week, but it's all right.
Totally accurate.
You don't do any out and about for your old teammate?
I don't. Colin said he cannot listen to that podcast when I do it.
No, I'm an ally. I listen all the time.
But no, Foreplay, Spittin' Chicklets, KFC. Those are the ones I think are good.
You should give the sit down probably one of the best part. No. Podcasts on Barstool right now.
You're lucky to be here, Montante. You don't gotta go there.
Well, I'm just saying it's a Barstool.
Fucking mind.
It's a Barstool show, is it not?
That fat shit. No fucking
He lost weight.
chance.
He's in great shape.
No
great
chance.
boxer.
No chance.
By the way, how about Big Cat trying to convince Rico that he should be nice to people that Rico doesn't like? Like, spare me. If you don't like somebody, ignore them. There's nothing wrong with what Rico's doing.
You got Dan
Nothing
defending
wrong.
fucing Clemmer and that guy. No chance.
Yeah.
That guy's a no-fly list. That's a fact.
Actually,
Rico told me he's not allowed to fly.
Didn't Big Cat say something
when
about
he does the leave the stream when Cons is on the stream? Clemmer just says hello. Like, you don't have to be friends with everyone. I'm not friends with Clemmer. I don't like Clemmer. Like, I did
hear that.
I just don't.
I think Dan's overall point is, and I don't disagree with that, is like Rico does occasionally, critics say, not me, he can get a little pouty sometimes, gets a little bit of a sad face. Well, instead...
I've never seen it.
Neither have I. Yeah. Very clear. I think it's false accusation. But maybe just bring it on the air and go after those guys in the stream as opposed to leaving.
But
that's what I would do.
He's been doing that for 5+ years. This is a part of his, his whole.
Look, he's a tough spot.
That's legit.
Dave and Dan are manipulating this guy. It's like watching the HBO documentary about the what was the cult, the Hollywood one. What the hell? It was on like a year or two ago. Nexus, no, whatever it is. But these guys are basically brainwashed poor Rico. There's nothing he can do with this.
He's two different people. He's on with you. He has life. Then he goes on. He gets battered
It's
around.
an abusive relationship.
I'd say so.
You know. We know well. This is like,
I don't like the way he's treated, but I think the way he has rose above the adversity is beyond inspiring.
Yeah. I mean, they hire people who stink to purposely upset him. Yep. They don't give him a raise he deserves. Well, and then when one is put out in front of him an 8% raise, what's he supposed to say without seeing a contract? Yes, right away?
That was so unfair.
Totally unfair.
You have fucking 5 seconds to make a life-altering decision.
I agree. I didn't like being part of it. I got asked to go on the show. I go on the show. My boss asked me to go on the show. I go on the show. Hello.
Kirk, if they gave Rami Malek the Oscar, then Austin Butler has to be considered. No?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I wasn't even an Elvis person. Watched it. I mean, I've been on a kick hardcore ever since.
I heard Hanks was terrible. Hanks, I heard, was terrible in it, though. No?
It was a little too much, yes. But Austin Butler, I mean, that kid's a star.
What was he, a fucking agent? What are you? You didn't know who Elvis was before the movie? Is that what you said?
I knew who Elvis was, for Christ's sake, but I never really listened to him or looked into him and just realized how much. I mean, how
That's one of some hits. Yeah, he was a successful musician. Yeah. I'm an Elvis.
A little bit.
Well, give me a song. Give me a song. Give me a song you like. What do you like?
If I Can Dream, I've watched that live version.
That's a good one. Yeah.
How old would he be if you're still alive?
In the past few weeks.
Oh, thanks for the call. I'll say
he was born in 30. He was born in 35.
I was going to say 84.
So him and Martha Stewart are pretty close.
It's true. Yeah, like Elvis wouldn't. So it'd be it'd be like in his mid 80s. That's the thing. Like rock and roll is so young. Like you forget. Like John, these guys would still be alive. Like it's not like they'd be 140. I like Elvis. I mean, he's not high on my list. I like guys who write their own music. That's the thing. It feels more authentic to me. But he's okay. He's all right. Book him, would you?
Lock.
All right, thank you. Hello.
Kirky.
Mm-hmm. I like the idea that guy saw the Elvis movie. He started looking into Elvis. Like,
Never heard of him.
Just went to the fucking iTunes or looked into him.
Jailhouse Rock song's not bad.
It's good. Good guy's good. Hello.
Hey Kirk. So last week you mentioned something about the HR guy from Barstool. I didn't know if you could speak further on that, and if I know you said something had happened there, and then you couldn't talk about it, so you knew all the facts. I don't know if there's anything.
No, he was just. I heard he was just very strange. Like I think I gave an example. He was very strange. It seemed like it was a weird hire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, my brother was at Skankfest this weekend, and he said he ran into Mike, and he was loaded.
I believe
the whole weekend.
That I believe.
Definitely.
That I believe. Mike's so happy right now. Is he back yet or no? Oh, no, not yet, right?
I think he comes back today.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a great time. But I feel like I haven't seen him on Twitter talking about it all, no?
Hard to tweet when you're blind and drunk.
That's true.
He's just enjoying himself.
He's just having a good time. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I've never heard somebody say they want to live in Houston.
Oh, it's the worst city in America. I'd rather live in fucking Kuwait. Houston is the worst. The fucking worst. Hello.
Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's right, we say Merry Christmas.
Calling to see if we can request a special edition Robinson report in advance of the upcoming midterms.
I think you got it right now. If you go to the main wire, he's bringing it.
Yeah, it's just not the same. I want to see him interacting with you. Maybe we see Dave interacting. I think can really shed some light into who to vote for.
Friday. Maybe the Robinson report Friday. Who knows?
It could be.
Yeah.
We'd love to see it. Merry Christmas, Kirk.
Merry Christmas.
Am I missing the Merry Christmas thing?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, okay. I know it was good. Maywire's popular, tweeting away today. Hello. It's a project.
How many followers do they have?
They have 1,900.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It's a startup,
Yeah. Hello.
Bit of a personal question here. I'm kind of, you can tell me to go fuck off, but where do you like indulge with your money? Do you do it on books? I know you said you have a fast car.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it's not.
Where
My
do you
car's
like
not crazy,
indulge?
Dave,
Where do
right?
you spend your millions?
I'm not a big spender. You know, I'm going to retire soon. I'm just going to enjoy my golden years, I think. I mean, I'm out of here when I'm 50, so,
You think Harry's going to blow all your money or what?
It's a good question. I do think about that sometimes.
He seems very smart, too.
He is, but he's a spender, though. Like, he is he'll get his allowance. I'll hand him whatever, $10, and then he'll just give it to me right back.
How much is allowance nowadays? With inflation and everything.
Well, luckily,
it's like $8 a week
Colleen
or
she gets her allowance and buys a fucking liter of fucking Jack Daniels and a bag of blow.
Who, Colleen's daughter?
Probably doing all right.
Seems
Yeah.
a little insane.
How was she able to do that?
She's fucking nuts. He said.
Let me know when she can come on Montante's, bro. I'd love to have her.
No kidding. What curves than me?
Bye-bye.
I'll hand Harry $10, and he'll just hand it to me right back and say I'm going to buy $10 worth of Robux or whatever that is. Whatever the hell it is.
Yep.
I don't know. He's not. No, he's not. He is not smart financially. Spender. No, but I'm not a big spender.
They don't teach good personal finance.
Yeah,
tips
do you
in
have any
schools
bad? Do
these
you have any
days.
like vices?
No,
You don't
not
drink.
really.
You don't gamble.
No, not really. I mean,
You must spend an insane amount on books.
yeah, but it's books. They're
Yeah,
$20, $30. I mean,
Yeah, but how you read a shit
buy
ton.
one a week.
According to Dave, you're spending a lot of money at Milton's for their expensive.
I wouldn't spend no
clothing.
money. Not spending money. No money being spent there. Yeah. But that's what 30. Let's say I buy 2 a week. Let's say, right?
Yep.
That's 60. 200. It's like $2,500 a year.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you think you'll live to a point where there'll be no more paper books?
No, there's always gonna be a market for it. It'll be smaller, like everything else. But no, I don't think so.
I couldn't imagine.
Some people just like to, you're a fellow
Yeah,
reader.
I'm with
just
you.
like to dive into a book.
KMS Book Club. I'm starting a new podcast next week.
You should actually. I would listen to a podcast where you read like famous books for the first time.
That may be long.
Well, yeah,
you'd be retired by the time I was done with the
I
first.
understand, but like you've never read Catcher in the Rye, of course.
No.
Wrote it.
Anne Rand.
No, she did not write that. Anne Rand. She did not.
Was she an Arthur?
What?
Author? Was she an
She-
author?
Arthur? No, she's not. an
She was
Arthur.
not. Well, I don't know. She transitioned.
She was not. I don't believe she. But if she did, I support it. That's how I want to
Yeah,
say.
absolutely.
Hello. J.D. Salinger.
Okay.
Hey,
That's
Kirk.
nice, guys.
Yes. Hello. Yeah.
It's your good friend Alex Guerrero. How are you?
Alex, what's going on? I just saw Brady taking a lot of heat for comparing being in the NFL to being in the military. Did you see this, Dave?
I did not.
No perspective.
What on
TMZ
his podcast?
Jimmy Gray. He did, TMZ just grabbed it. But go ahead, Alex.
So I was thinking back. I know you love the mall, and I was thinking about the time we were at the Mall of America in
Yes.
Minnesota before
Yeah,
the
the food
Super Bowl.
court.
And I just want to take a moment to apologize to you, and I want to say, you know what, you were right. I mean, I have Brady physically ready to go, but mentally he's not doing well. So do you think BetterHelp will help in this situation, or like how can I fix Tommy to get back to what he was?
It's a good question. I don't know what's. Look, I called this. I told you. Thanks for the call, Alex. I told you. We're good with calls, Dave. I told you Brady was going to snap at some point. He's just lost it. He's lost touch with reality.
He hasn't snapped. She snapped.
Just in general, though, like he's just not a regular person. He's just not a human.
He's
being
probably doing
anymore.
everything exactly the
I'm not even
same.
talking about
as he's done.
marriage. I'm just he's just a weird guy now. He's just a weird guy.
I
You
saw
know that.
a
He
funny
gives off
comment.
weird vibes.
He's turning into the Tampa Bay mascot with his fucking face.
It's just
caving
weird.
in.
He's had so much. What is that?
I don't know if it's both. I don't know
Like,
what it is.
I don't think. Do you think he's actually gone and like had his face cut up? Like,
No.
surgically.
No, I think he's done injections or he's done like a shit ton of facials and
Is
shit
that
like
is that
weird stuff.
TB12? Is that all it's about? Health? Is it healthy to get that shit jammed
Sure,
in
it's
your
organic.
face?
Would you
Sure,
think
maybe.
he's throwing out more warning signs than maybe Bruce Jenner did at one point?
Who?
Bruce Jenner? Oh, cut that out. We're off. Caitlyn.
Thank you. I don't
Caitlyn
even know who that
Jenner.
is. Do you know who that is, Dave, or no?
Caitlyn Jenner?
Yeah, no, the name he said.
Oh, I'd never.
When you said that, I had no idea who you were talking
Yeah, well,
about. I've
listen,
never heard of that.
I apologize.
I said it's funny you said that, Mike, because I said he's beginning to resemble a supporting character on a famous reality program that ran on E for a while. That's who. When I see him, that's who I think of. I've said that
Before certain things happened.
Correct.
Yes.
I don't. That put it this way, I'm dead serious. That would not surprise me.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
That would
Absolutely
Do you
not.
think if
That
he
would
transitioned,
not surprise me at all.
If
That
he
would surprise
transitioned
you.
this offseason, would he? Do you think like the Bucks they'd have to keep him?
What if he's still
Her.
good? What,
Gotta
what,
keep
if, what,
her.
if, what if she, for this argument's sake, is still really good? Why wouldn't you?
I agree.
Like, I don't know. Would you rather have her or Jacoby Brissett?
I'd rather have a
Do you think,
transition.
like,
I'd rather have a
what about
transition
other-
Brady.
What
I agree.
about other random people with money that did some facial work. They've changed over time. Like nobody said that they were transitioning. Nobody said that fucking Wayne
this
Newton.
is a lot.
I didn't say Wayne Newton.
I know, but he's done some shit with
I
his
didn't
face
say that
over
Tom
the
Brady
years.
is transitioning. I didn't say that.
No, but you said it wouldn't surprise
Would
you.
not surprise me. And I'd be very happy for
First of all, it would surprise you. And second of all,
I'd be very happy for Tom or whatever. I'm very happy. What do I care? As long
Theresa
as-
Brady throwing winning
Yeah,
touchdowns.
as long as they're happy, none of my fucking business. Legitimately, I wouldn't care. You know what? I wouldn't even read the story about it. I
Tom
wouldn't
Brady
respond to it.
is a supermodel, and he's probably
Not
doing
anymore,
things to
not anymore.
No, he is a.
No,
he's
he's
trying
not.
to maintain supermodel status, and he's doing things.
Okay,
that
he
are-
looks terrible.
That's fine, but he's
You see that
doing
picture
things.
with Bledsoe? Bledsoe looked great.
Yeah, he does. He's aging very well.
Bledsoe's a study. Like he got out. Like it seems like he's okay. He's a former guest of mine. Enough about me podcast. A friend.
Yep.
Like that's a study on how to do it. Brady, at this point, as I said,
Launched a business he's passionate about, not something that's just kind of like stupid.
Correct. He's made a fortune in this wine business. Terrific wine, by the way. I have it standard for driving over here.
A double back wine guy?
Yeah, I bottle this driving over here. And I'll say it's probably better than Bledsoe. Probably better than Brady as a quarterback.
I've heard the argument.
Never lost an AFC Championship game. I know that. 2-0.
True.
Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. Never. Lost
Speaking of
one
quarterbacks-
Super Bowl. I think Brady's lost more than one Super Bowl.
You should have Matt Castle on soon. I said this months ago.
Is that you who said that?
Yes.
You're so stupid.
I met him once, so I think it was the back of my brain. I got asked the question, didn't
Why don't
really
we
think too much
why don't
into
we
it.
have the guy from Patrick's on? The Union guy. Why don't you book him?
That is way more interesting.
Got his number. He can come in. This guy is
If Brady
talented.
does what we're talking about.
You got his number?
Yeah.
Who, Matt Castle?
No, this guy.
Why?
He's asked him picks. Gave him some picks.
Oh, that's good. If this guy is right, though,
This guy, that'd be unbelievable.
then if the Brady theory happens, that becomes a way bigger story. If Taylor Swift is dating Brady and Brady then transitions, that would be an enormous story. No,
This fucking
2022.
what's that?
fucking show.
What?
Tom Brady is
Get with the times.
perfectly normal.
No, he's not. You
Dave,
can't
you're a
say that.
fucking idiot.
He is
Dave.
perfectly normal. People are weird. That's all.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah,
Nothing.
but
I'm
not- but
weird.
not
He's
like-
a weird
not
guy.
He's not overly
Do
strange.
you think Brady's like a regular guy? Of course not. He's
Hey,
way
why are
too
you even
big.
thinking about that?
No, but like the weirdest thing is about the stupid water and concussions. That's the only stupid
But
thing
I'll
I've
tell
ever
you what,
really that I'm amazed by.
The one thing about that
Yeah,
is
you make
who,
you make out your son a lot when you're getting a massage from another guy with your shirt off.
who else has
That was
stayed
a
that
bad
healthy?
look. That was a bad
There's something.
moment.
There could be something to that. Who else could play this long? And his crazy shit's working. Everyone else going to normal doctors. They're getting hurt and out of the league at 33.
Not really though. Not anymore. That's not true. Matt Ryan's old. Fucking.
Hey, look at
Aaron
Matt Ryan. He
Rodgers
looks like
old.
he's 50.
Just Brady this year stinks, right?
Not great.
I put it this way, I agree. No, I agree. It's great, but in the NFL now, you could play quarterback for a long time. Like you don't really get hit anymore. Like you could play. Aaron Rodgers could play for like 8 years. Would you be surprised if he was like 43 and playing?
No.
He's also doing alternative stuff.
I know, but I'm just saying. But like it is different than like 20 years ago. These guys.
Oh, yeah. They actually
the
played football
shit
back
kicked out
then.
of them. Yeah.
Some football is
From
football. Men
were
were men.
Fucking A, right. I'm not assigning gender to anybody, to be clear.
I would have wanted
saying.
to.
No, I'm just saying. Belichick, who knows? I don't know. I've heard rumors. I'm just saying. Maybe he's considering it. That would be a big story.
That's a huge
He's-
story.
he's already
It
got
would
the-
surprise everybody.
It's true. If he walked out of the press conference and and had a different name and like that would be great to see the media like treat it like it was completely normal. That'd be awesome. I'm rooting for that.
They have to turn on him, yeah.
Did Belichick do that as a joke? That was funny when that fucking idiot tried to give Belichick the ball the other day. Did you see that?
That was uncomfortable.
Oh
moment.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like, Belichick's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Probably cut. The poor kid's probably cut
Who
now.
cares? That guy was not at the wedding.
He'll be in here next Thursday.
That's true. Anything else, Dave?
No.
We're HelloFresh, right?
Yeah, we do.
Good. I have getting HelloFresh to the home right now. Subscribe to HelloFresh and check save money off your fall to-do list. 25% cheaper than takeout and less expensive than grocery shopping. That's definitely true. If you have a packed fall calendar, HelloFresh is quick and easy if you go on their site. Meals like their 20-minute recipe or low prep and easy cleanup options mean you'll spend less time in the kitchen and more time with your loved ones. Go to HelloFresh right now. Vegan recipes are available. Enjoy meals like sweet chili tofu bowls or spicy coconut curry stir fry. That's what I'm saying. Like if you're a guy like me and you're a super picky, to have something for you, if you like that is something for you as well. Over 30 weekly recipes to choose from. HelloFresh is something for everyone. Totally true. You can upgrade to choose proteins or add protein to a veggie meal. Go to HelloFresh.com/Minahan65 for 65% off plus free shipping. Go do that right now. That's a great deal. The code is Minahan65 at HelloFresh.com/Minahan65. Anything else?
No, we didn't touch on the Bill Murray stuff last week, but now like just story after story about that fucker.
Yeah, no surprise.
Yeah, I guess he's just. Has he always been known as an asshole? Or
You see a Gina Davis clip?
that was last week, right?
Yeah, very weird. That clip of her. I think it was on Arsenio or something.
Yeah.
Uncomfortable. When you see it, you're like, oh, this fucking.
And there's
it's
a bunch
different-
of SNL stuff. Like he hated the entire cast.
That's
and
how
treated them like
Schneider
shit.
said that about.
Yeah.
The young guys, right? Like when they were younger. Sandler?
He
Spade,
hated
maybe?
Sandler.
Snyder's
hated
great.
Farley.
He's always great. Schneider's afraid to say. Kate McKinnon. It's great.
What's his name that Jerry loves? Still doing a show? The comedian. He's definitely canceled. The comedian. Fuck, you would know if he wasn't on SNL though.
Oh.
You know or no?
Never mind. Never mind.
Well, like who? Like what?
Nick.
Oh, Nick DiPaolo. Get him on, Coley. Book him.
I got his number. Yeah, sure. Local guy.
He's hilarious. You think Greg Gutfeld is funny?
God, no. He's. You know what? I always like. There's an audience for it, and then I was like, yeah, it'll be better than this. It's not. The liberal left wing talk shows are funnier.
It's true.
Than Gutfeld.
It's true, but like there just could be a funny one though. Like just have a funny one.
Yeah, it's not that. And that one guy has on Titus.
Titus.
He's horrific.
Didn't he?
He had some weird thing happen to him, right? Wasn't
with the girl who was on with you guys once?
Kat Timpf is pretty brutal. The whole that show stinks.
The girl was on with us.
Yeah, she came on EEI and she like filled in or something. Yeah, didn't she have like something with her? She had like a.
If Jerry,
Brittany, yes.
If Jerry got offered that, would he do it? You think?
Gutfeld?
No, like say.
If Jerry Cameron got offered a job, would he do it?
Jerry offered yes, like just yes.
Jerry would be the manager at the Halfway Cafe if they offered him the job. Is your popcorn filled? It's good.
But what do you think?
Why is that funny?
Do you think he would do that? Or like, no, I don't want to do like a.
Are you out of your mind? What the hell are you fucking talking about? If they offer him a Fox late night comedy show, would he do it?
Him and Ironhead is like the.
No, I think he'd turn it down. A Fox late night show.
He'd be like the Roots to
That would be the greatest moment of my life. I would be so excited for that first show. If Jerry did a stand-up
Would you
show,
write for him?
No. I'd watch it. No, I would want to make it any good. No. I would give.
Would you say there's a 1 in 100 chance of that happening?
Dave, where
are we right now?
Is there a language barrier? Are you just trying to hang around here or something?
What's happening?
What are you talking about?
I'm saying, is there a 1% chance of Jerry having a show similar to Gutfeld on like another, maybe it is Fox or something, a similar format on a right-wing show?
Is there? I'm dead serious.
A 1% chance.
Did I have a stroke?
I'm fucking speaking English here.
Very strange.
You understand him most of the time. You get what I'm saying. Is there a 1% chance Jerry gets a show like this?
Does 1 mean 1 out of 100 still?
Yes.
Or 1 out of 10 zillion?
Okay, well, I'm not a mathematician.
What do you think? What do you think the odds are of Jerry Callahan, who's in his 60s?
Yeah.
Who's hosting a podcast?
Howard Stern's still getting money. I see
Howard
it.
Stern is... What do you?
Howard Stern.
What am I doing here? Why did you start the show?
I'll be his little Guillermo in the street. I'll walk around, interview people, then
Listen, I'd watch it. I'd support it.
Do you think Jerry's show is that good to be on Fox News?
He sells for it.
I'm making it happen.
Wow.
Mike, I think the chances are slim.
Okay, all right. That's all you had to say. You didn't make this all skeptical.
I think there's a better chance. I'm trying to think of something that was legitimately a better chance of it's a long shot.
Well, I could see Jerry fitting into a show like The Five and making it better. Him being
I've said this, like
one
this
of
is not,
5 people.
This is not a Jerry knock. Like Jerry is better than like Charlie Kirk or somebody. Like completely. That's not what I'm saying.
Yes, but they're not on anywhere either. There's a reason why Charlie Kirk is not on Fox News.
I think he's better than Ben Shapiro.
Oh, Shapiro's voice is horrific.
Yeah, I don't. I just think he is. I'm obviously Ben's way more successful.
Communication wise, I don't know about that,
but that's I'm just amused by the whole thing.
Yeah. Jerry with 4 other people on Fox News, just like the 5, would be a great thing. I don't think he takes the place of who's there now.
But Jerry is he just talks too much. Like he can't shut up.
Yeah, but he would fight. Like I can see him.
Tafoya.
What are we? What?
No, let's make this.
What are we doing?
So
I didn't bring it up. What are you talking about?
Tafoya, yay or ye?
I don't even know who these people are.
Michelle Tafoya.
Oh, is she on that show now?
No, but she got canceled. Now she's like this. She's leading into the right wing.
You
thing.
should actually do that today. You should write an email to Kanye West and to Parler. info@parler.com.
Why doesn't Jerry do a podcast with Michelle Tafoya? Like, couldn't he do that once a week? Could she go on?
He's got Craig.
No?
What more do you need? You have Craig. What more do you need?
It's true.
Michelle Tafoya.
Wouldn't you go on like once every couple of weeks?
She's just going to work with anybody, Michelle Tafoya?
I'm just saying she's a reporter. I feel like that's what she's doing now, no?
I don't know. I would go, if I were Jerry, I would go take chances. Like if Parler's going through some kind of change right now, go all in.
He's not
like,
a chance
bang,
though.
Like just go all in.
I don't know what Big Cat's agent's saying about that. I don't know. It's up to him, really.
Yeah.
We'll see.
To answer your question, though, I don't think Jerry's gonna get that job. Gutfeld, I think, is doing very well. Right? Ratings.
The ratings are unbelievable.
Because of Fox,
he's.
yeah.
What was he before?
Oh, for sure.
What was he before the Gutfeld show? Was he just like a travel dude
or something? I guess I have no idea.
Who, Gutfeld?
Yeah.
He was on the 5, and then he had his own. He basically had the
What was he
Gutfeld.
like 10 years ago?
His show right now is what his weekend show was.
Oh, is
he
that
had a
right?
weekend show for a long time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Well, good for him. Yeah. He's better than Jesse Waters. I think.
Yeah, Jesse
right?
would
I
have
don't like him really.
They get canceled for that anyway.
Will Kane, I don't like. They all stink.
Yeah.
Down on Tucker for not putting that
I mean, they
on.
all
It's bad.
stink. They're all not overly enjoyable.
What's his name?
Tucker's a talented guy.
What's his name's flying out of favor? The guy like loves Trump. Before Tucker.
Hannity?
Hannity's like really flying out of favor.
Oh, you guys don't like him now?
No, he's just.
What happened?
I don't know. He's kind of. I think he's a little too controlled. He just puts out the annoying.
Has there been?
You're washing your hands clean of that?
I always thought there was gonna be like a response, like these guys have become too corporate, the Fox guys, so that other like, but that doesn't really work. The super right wing.
OAN or
they haven't really
Newsmax?
taken off, right?
No.
Which one's the one Jerry goes on? Newsmax.
Newsmax.
I like that one because he has he tries to look like a retired military guy.
Yeah.
Like he has the
Stolen Valor.
Yeah, he has like the jacket on without the tie. Like what would Robert O'Neill wear? He has that. That's in his mind. I like that. I do like that. The hair, it's great. It's fucking great. I would. If I found that Jerry on a late night show, a Fox comedy show would be the greatest news I've ever heard in my life. I'd be the happiest fucking person.
You'd watch. You'd
watch every night. Oh my God, this show is all. It would just be a recap show. It would be fucking done. We would recap that show every day. That's it. Too bad. That's what we're fucking doing. We're not doing anything else. Make it happen. All right, so go to Montante's World, right?
Yeah.
Don't do that. You're here. Don't.
Yeah, go on Montante's World. KMS Reloaded. Go check out all the shows.
KMS Reloaded. What are you talking about?
All the shows. They're all good.
Don't act like you. I hate that, Mike.
I don't care. No, because
Dave, no.
You don't have to go to Montante's World. Don't.
Mike, just own your show. Just
go to
promote your
Montante's
show.
World.
Are you embarrassed about it?
Go to Montante's World. Get when they first drop. So if I say something, you can clip it and use it against me.
You're always at the.
Oh, you delete some
That
stuff?
happened once.
Was that the Christian
Yes.
Fourier moment?
Yeah. I said the word about 13 times in 6 seconds.
We all have our
In
moments.
hindsight, probably won't do that again. But you live and learn, you get better. But go to Montante's World.
Who's on next?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, figure it out with Dave. But yeah, I said anytime.
Actually, yeah. So
What? I told you I'd do it.
I know, but
What?
at night,
What time?
not at midnight.
What time?
Like 8,
Yeah, sure. I could do that.
That's still late. That's late.
That's late.
7.
We did a 10 o'clock interview a couple
Oh
weeks
my
ago.
fucking God! That was the worst night of my life.
I almost fired you.
And we
for
had the
that.
show the next day.
I almost fucking fired you for that.
Yeah, it was
honestly.
bad. It was. I mean, that was a. I mean, I don't know if it,
For sure.
Yeah.
No, for sure. Anyway, so go to Montante's World. Go do all that stuff. Follow him on Twitter. Great guy. He's welcome here anytime. Dave, anything else?
Nope.
So we have Mike Thursday. Correct. And Mike and Steve on Friday. We don't know about next week, right?
We do not.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, goodbye.